screen model touching your crotch. Yes, it's a green screen, sir. Allah Akbar. I know I should make highlights. Hey, what you jerking on over there? Hold on, I can't see it. I need a little bit more lube. Oh, you skipped me. Tax money goes to NASA at the tune of $56 million a day, and they're giving us fake pictures of Earth. Did you know that, sir?
Who that knocking at the door?
So do you think that the Americans landed on the moon in the 1960s? Paper thin, fake moon. Ted Summer, enjoy a wrench! How's it going, everybody? I'm looking at my microphone. Tell me if the audio is okay. But welcome to another Flat Smackers Live episode. We're going to be truth bombing on Chatroullete. We're also going to be, well, I don't know. I'll let you decide. Are we going to go to Younow, or are we going to go to Chatroullete, or are we going to go to Omegle? Omegle is kind of different than Chatroullete because we can actually choose like the keywords or whatever that we want to talk about. So I have in there things like flat earth science, fun, art, funny, stuff like that. Those are some of the keywords I have in there. So yeah, let me know how the audio is, and we'll continue on with the broadcast. I have an echo. Of course I have an echo, Ted. Thank you, Steve. Omegle. All right, so I got to vote for Omegle. Yeah, I forgot to turn off the echo after I gave Ted his wrench. I mean, yeah, Ted's wrench. So what are we gonna do? Got Omegle. And we're gonna have any more votes? Do we have all right, I'll make it easy for you guys. 1, Omegle. 2, Chatroullete. 3, Younow, and 4, take a shot. Now we can have a round of votes, and we'll have one round of votes. So round 1, vote. So, you know, we'll try on each platform, each round. So everybody wants Omegle. Okay. Or Steve, you can't vote twice. 3 and 4. You can vote. You can vote 2 things at a time, but unless it's number 4 as your second chance, your second vote, I can't. I'll have to null and void it. If anybody would like to re-vote, we could do that. You know, this could go like round 1. Everybody votes 4. Okay, take a shot. Round 2. Everybody votes 4 again. Okay, take a shot. I'm leaving it up to you guys. No. So we got Omegle. It looks like wins that one. So Ted, sorry. Be sure to share the link to this broadcast tonight. I'm probably, you know what? I should do that real quick. I should do that real quick before I get started. I should do that real. I'll do it. Facebook debugging tool. Let's copy it in there. Oh, God, this website's so slow. What? Facebook needs to, like, they need a, I don't know what they're doing. Their architecture is, like, ancient. All right, good. Now, I'm going to close that out. Open up a new browser. This is how I'm going to post my link to like 20 different groups while I'm doing my own stream. Because I know you guys, and you might post to one, and that's cool, but actually the sad part is most of you won't. So I have to do this. And everybody has to wait just a smidgen. Link. Post that link. Now, we are dropping truth bombs. Talking flat earth, Reiki, or astral projection. Everyone is voting for the platform each round. Alright. Join the fun. I'm here to wake people up. Who's with me? Whoop. Whoop. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, that's good. That's good enough. Now we can type flat earth in there, sorted by members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'll do 22. Boop, send. All right, on its way. So let's see, we got 7 people watching right now. I expect it to jump up a little bit, but here in about 10 minutes, it's probably going to be at about 12. I'm going to make a projection there, 12 to 14. All right, so let's do this. Y'all ready? We said number 1 was Omegle, so we're going to do Omegle. Share to Facebook. Thanks, Ted. If anybody else shared, post in the chat. I hope that all my blue wrenches have already done that. I love you guys. Let me tell everybody on Facebook, if you're watching right now, Jackie, thanks for joining. Make sure you go to the Flat Smackers Live channel. Type it in there. Okay, we're on our way. Omegle, here we come. The video is monitored. Keep it clean. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty clean. We're just gonna peruse the Milky Way galaxy. What's that? Somebody text me? Oh. Okay, cool. Here we go. Hitting. Oh, wait. Let me get the right thing pulled up for when they're ready to chat with me. All right, guest Omegle. I think this is the right one. All right. Shaboopy. Yeah, it's the right one. Just waiting. We both like art. Oh, he doesn't like art as much as I hoped. How's it going? Oh, he's I am in Elon Musk's car. How's oh. That's all he wanted to say.
100. Yeah.
Ha ha ha. What's up? Oh, we both like space. That's cool. What's up?
Really?
Oh,
Green screen. That's awesome.
how's it going?
Wait, ask him the screen I use.
You want to know my streamer name?
Yeah.
All right, here.
That's fucking sick. Bro, the fuck? The Holy Seat Show.
It says sheet.
Yeah, I know. I said she. The whole
So, you guys think that we evolved from monkeys or what?
No.
No, we're not monkeys, right? Are you sure
Yeah,
about that? I mean, this is a science-based show, so obviously, I prefer to be in the space car. But yeah, I have a question for you. Do you think we went to the moon in the 1960s?
Yes. Yeah. Wait, are you recording this? Yeah, he's on stream.
Of course, I'm recording
Are
this.
you on stream now? No, because he can't be doing this and be on stream, so he's probably doing it for YouTube.
Oh man, that sounds like you are underestimating my nerd powers.
Because this takes camera, so
I like where your brain's going with that. But what if I said, not only am I streaming, I'm streaming to 2 YouTube channels, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope, VK.RU.
You and my Snapchat, guys.
These guys are like absolutely eating this up. But I wanna help you guys like wake out of the matrix. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, what'd you say?
I want to help you guys wake up out of the matrix.
Yep. Okay.
So if you think we went to the moon landing, first of all, we should start there. That's a big fat lie. And I can prove it to you right now. Are you ready?
Trip in space.
I can just point my camera around and no. Well, wait. Do you know what the space car is from? Do you know what this is from?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, they said that they actually we launched this car into space. This car. Do you believe something like that?
No. This seems
No?
kind of...
But wait, hold on now. Wait, we launched a mannequin in the space car with a spacesuit on like that. And yeah, this was the car. This is why I do the stream. I mock it, basically. I don't believe it, but you guys don't believe it either? You said, no, that's stupid. We didn't launch a car. But we took people to the moon. That's...
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where do I start? Have you seen the videos, the conspiracy moon landing conspiracy videos?
There was shadows, and how yeah.
What did you think about it?
I mean, it's just as believable that it could have been a faked one, and they could have the real one as well. So like, it could have had two multiple videos. So there could have been one real one fake one. So I mean, like either way, it could have been either way.
Okay.
I don't.
I'm going to show you a video of how, well, first of all, do you know how green screen technology works?
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda. So it takes the color green. Let me show you what my green screen looks like right now. So this green is the actual green screen behind me. And there's only one light. And there's actually just, you see how it's brighter on that side than it is on this side? Anyway, it still works. But back in the day, their technology wasn't that good. And this video that I'm about to show you proves that they were not only using a green screen, but they're using cables to fake the astronauts being weightless on the moon. All right, so check this out. This right here, I'm gonna fast forward this 2-minute video into let me see, a minute and 50 seconds in. So hold on. A minute, and you can actually see some of the sparks happening, but look above their head right here. You see this this astronaut? Well, hold on, let me see what my video is doing so I can see myself. All right, do you see right above the guy's head? This is what I want you to look for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit play, and what you're gonna see is some sparkles and stuff, okay?
Yeah.
All right, you saw it? You saw it spark? Oh, here it is, look at that. All right, bam. What is that? What is that happening there? Any idea?
No.
Saw that? Okay, so what if they had cables over their heads and the studio lights are just going to be cutting out green, the color green? All right, but the cable is metal, and let's just say it caught, and it's also green, right? But it caught the studio lights just right, and now the green is no longer like a green, it's more like a yellow green. It's got washed out. That is more so what you're seeing right there. You're seeing like this reflection of light basically from the cable. And it's not green anymore. It's a different color. So that's just bold evidence right there that these guys are using a cable. Not to mention that, but look at the not only that, but if you look at the helmet, the guy's helmet is sparkling a whole lot, and his backpack is too. And that's what happens if you try to use a green screen and you mess up the keying. So like if I had my green screen setting like this, watch, I'm just going to go to my chroma key, and instead of it being at 310, I put it at like, I don't know, something else, and now I'm like starting to disappear and stuff like that. It's cutting out too much of me, you know?
Yeah.
Or it's looking all fuzzy, like some of the fuzziness right here. That's just the older technology. They just did not, they shouldn't have filmed that. They shouldn't have released that. But that's just one thing. I got tons of stuff. What do you think about that, though, first of all?
It does make it look a little less realistic.
It does make it a little less realistic.
Yeah, it's starting to look a bit fake, honestly.
So, what if, let's fast forward to today, and let's just say they've tightened up their game, but we got one big problem, and it's space bubbles. Space bubbles. Ever heard of that? So, first of all, is there water in space?
No.
No. Hell, not that I've been taught. But we have videos of like the astronauts with freaking bubbles popping up around them in space. So, and I'll show you that in just a second. But what I want to ask you is like, do you know that they do their training missions underwater in pools?
Yeah.
You knew that?
Well, I've heard about it.
Heard about it? I'm gonna show you a video that goes back and forth between the underwater pool spacewalk videos and outer space spacewalk missions, basically, right? So check this out. Let me rewind it. So if you look at the bubbles up there,
Oh shit.
yeah, you can see the bubbles in outer space. Now here's the underwater mission. You can tell because it's you know, blue, and here's black. Here's the spacewalk. Look at the bubble going by. Look at that. It's terrible. Now, look at all those bubbles in outer space. And here's the same, it looks basically the same underwater as far as how they move. Now, here's Earth coming up. Get ready for this. Earth right there, and space bubble right there. Just in case you didn't think some of this was in outer space. You saw all those bubbles? Look at all that. Now, a side-by-side comparison. Watch this. The bottom here is a underwater mission, and the top is a spacewalk mission. But can you tell the difference in whether or not they're anything different? Look. Well, let me rewind it. Yeah. They're pretty much the same, right? Yeah. So something's wrong here. Space agency. There's a whole lot of people looking at the NASA space agencies and wondering what's wrong here. What's wrong? And I think they have a good point. I think something's very wrong, and that's why I'm reaching out and trying to like tell people about it. But if you look at the internet on YouTube, a lot of these videos are getting censored right now. But you wouldn't know that because you won't know that. They'll just be censored to you. But if you were like studying this and all of a sudden YouTube, you know, CEO is in court and has to start censoring some of this truth, you start to take note and be like, wow, well, not only have I been studying this for years, but now they're trying to take all these truth videos right off of the whole YouTube platform. It's just something that's actually happening right now, right under your noses if you haven't been, you know, looking at it yet.
That's mad, bro.
That is. So, just wanted to enlighten you guys. But what if I said, "Hey, I don't care about the moon landing. That stuff I've been knowing that's fake for a while." What if I said it was much more sinister than that? All right. You ready for this truth bomb? This thumbnail I put on this channel is called Truth Bomb, or this live stream. It's called Truth Bombing, and this is why. I'm dropping this bomb, and you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I implore you to do some research. What if the Earth is not even a ball? Like all the pictures that they've given us, because they're all fake. All the pictures of Earth are fake. I could show you that there's Photoshop clouds in one of them and everything. But what if those people that are saying the Earth is flat, you ever heard of those people?
Yeah.
What do you think about that, first of all?
I mean, it kind of doesn't make sense because like if the Earth was flat, how would you have a top and a bottom? And like it feels like I can understand like the like logic of like you get taught that it's like you go up and around, but like at the end of the day, when you fly in a plane, you just go up and then you just go straight. So being flat could still be possible, but people think about flatness has no like space and like it doesn't have like room to move, which is so I feel like the whole like flat Earth theory is like it doesn't feel like it has enough space to fit everything in the world.
So you're thinking that the in the flat Earth model that you looked at that flat Earth is like a flat thing floating in space? Is that what you pictured?
Yeah, and then like if the Earth's flat, then like is every other planet flat, or like why is only Earth flat? Like,
well, let me tell you what they think, and that's you know that's what a lot of people kind of start to wonder about is you know what about all the planets and all the stars and all the expansiveness of the galaxy And I get that. I mean, that's what we were taught, and it, you know, we got all these movies like Star Wars and Star Trek and all the games like Eve Online and all these space games. So it's just like, it's just everything now we're programmed to think that it's so big, but there's a lot of problems with that. And to answer your question, why do we think what are the planets? Are they round too? All that stuff. Well, what if think of it like the pool table? All right, the pool table's flat and all the balls are round. What if the balls were just the planets and the Earth is the flat Earth? Why would the flat Earth have to be round like the pool balls? You know, because it's just like the pool table and the pool balls analogy there. So that's kind of, you know, one way to think about it. But then you're like, well, wait, this expansive, all the planets and everything, it's so big, right? Well, what if the stars, they say the closest star is like trillions. Oh my God, I wish I had the number because it's so ridiculous. Trillions of light years away, but yet our eyes can see the star. But what's interesting is if you go up in altitude about 30, I think it's 35, let's say 35,000 kilometers, all the stars actually disappear from sight. This is evident on cameras. And I wonder how in the world is that happening there. All the stars just disappear.
Yeah, make a lot of sense.
Yeah, the moon's light, for example, is interesting. Did you know the moon's light is reflecting cold light back to us?
Not even with cold light.
Yeah, so get this. If you're outside and you got two objects, I don't know, let's say whatever objects would pick up some sort of heat, I don't know. And then you got one of the objects in the moonlight. Well, both of them are in the moonlight, but one of them is shaded from the moonlight, okay? So you got, I don't know what it is, two objects. The one that's in the moonlight directly is colder than the one that's shaded from it. Even though they're both outside, the moonlight is actually anywhere from like a half a degree or less to up to a few degrees cooler. That blows my mind because if the moon is reflecting the sun's light, at least it should reflect the warm light, right? Yeah.
Apparently not.
Yeah. That kind of messes with my mind there because science isn't explaining that one at all properly.
Yeah, I've never even heard about actually reflective light, but not cold light.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And the thing is that let me show you the planet pictures that we got. Let me let you be the judge because the planets they tell us around. Well, if we look in a telescope, the planets that I see, they're just lights in the sky, and they're really blurry looking ass lights. I just made a meme actually. I'll show you the meme that I made because this is even better. Let me pull up my picture viewer instead. Hold on here. All right, picture viewer. All right, just give me a second because I'm not used to pulling this one up. I got to find it real quick. All right. All right, I found it. So yeah, they showed us. I'm gonna let you guys pick which one of these you think is planets and which one you think. Well, just pick out of all of these. What do you think are planets? Two of them are planets. Let me scroll it down and get out the way. Can you see that?
B and E.
I reckon B and E.
B and E and D and A. All right. So that's B, D, E, and A that they picked. The only two that are planets are F and B.
Oh, I got one.
The rest are marbles, and I photoshopped them myself. And all I did was make a blurry edge around them, and I blurred the hotspot where the camera guy had his studio lights on the marble, so there was like extra white. I just blurred it away, smudged it with the smudge tool, and that's all I did. It wasn't hard. It took 5 minutes. But yeah, but you mean to tell me this is a freaking planet right here, and this is a planet? Doesn't that look like a freaking marble? And this obviously looks like a marble too.
I believe it's like a planet. It kind of looks like either Uranus or Neptune.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's Neptune or Uranus and Neptune, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let me pull up something else that's also supposed to be a planet, and this is again something that I question because oh man, it's disgusting. I think what they're doing, but let me find it. It's Jupiter. And Jupiter, you know the Aurora Borealis? You know what that is?
The ring.
Yeah,
It's like a blue ring. All right, so Jupiter, they found in 2016, they found a Aurora Borealis ring on Jupiter, and they thought that was pretty cool. But the only problem with that is look at the picture in 2014 of Jupiter. Let's take a look at that real quick. It matches up exactly with these are both of them side by side. Look, look at the cloud finishing itself right there. All these finishing itself. The storm is in the exact same spot right there as it is right there. Everything, they're exactly the same pictures, except they put some blue shit on the top and said, "Oh guys, we found the Aurora Borealis of Jupiter, guys. Check this."
Oh yeah. That's so shady.
That's so shady. Thanks, NASA, for presenting us the. You know how much money they make every day from us for this kind of stuff, to do this.
More than we'll make in our life.
Oh yeah, but like, dude, take a guess. Every day, how much does the government give NASA?
12 million.
12 million a day. It's a pretty big number.
5 or no, I'm gonna say 3.7 billion
a day.
Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm going big.
You go. Well, I applaud that effort.
I'm saying 200 million.
That's a much closer figure, actually. It's 56 million a day.
Far out.
Yeah, to make cartoon images of planets that are. I mean, if this is Jupiter, it's a freaking gas planet. The gas and clouds are going to ever change, like constantly. Oh, they just happen to pick the right time to make it perfectly lined up 2 years before. Yeah, okay. 256. But and then I just found out this: they make 56 million a day for I don't know something, and then they get 400 billion a year for other stuff, supplemental income for their space projects. So, what? Like, that's I don't even. I just found that out. I thought 56 million a day equated to. I thought it was 19 point something billion, but then I found out they get 400 billion more and other. I was just like, okay,
that's a lot of money.
That's a whole lot of money.
I can't even comprehend how much that fucking shit is. Like, if I had 100 million, I'd be like, shit. But like, that's like, isn't it like 1,000 million is like 1 billion? What's the conversion?
1,000 million. I gotta. You know what? I'd have to look at some things I just don't have pulled up. But look at this. This is the Photoshop clouds on one of the pictures of Earth right there, and they're all over. Photoshopping the hell out of these clouds. They're just copying them, pasting them next to each other. I could do this with the clone stamp tool in Photoshop. And that picture is just one of the many Earths that we have here. See the pictures of Earth? That's 2002. That's the same picture right here. It's just this part. It's just that part. Zoomed in. But here's the problem here. Look, all these pictures. Look at America right here. This is 97. Look at America right there. Look how big it is. Now look at this. America in 2002 got a little bit bigger. Oh, maybe it's because it was focused in the center of the Earth right there, right? Well, hold on. You see that? It's a little bit bigger. Well, hold on. 2012. This is Planet America?
Jesus.
Somebody explain that. Somebody explain that to me.
What the fuck? How the planets move? What?
Nice.
The continents are like growing or something? I mean, is that what science is telling us here?
That's really weird.
Yeah. So yeah, there's them photoshopping Earth into a moon picture with they left the box around it right there. So yeah. It gets pretty bad, guys. Like, this is our space agency. So when you ask about the flat Earth people, let me tell you.
What does a picture of the flat Earth even look like?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I could show you that. And maybe it'll help kind of explain.
I've picture of it, so it doesn't. I don't really understand how it works.
Yeah, maybe this will help put it into perspective. So let me type. Let me pull it up for you. Flat Earth PNG. I have it in my folder, and this is what reality seems to. We can observe this in reality. This white ring here. Okay, if you think about the ball Earth, all right, the ball Earth is what's at the top, the North Pole, right?
Yep.
It's ice, right? And then the bottom is the South Pole, which is ice, right? So if you just flattened the top and you pulled out the bottom and ripped it, and then you flatten the top, this is what you kind of get. The top is right there, is the North Pole, and the bottom now is just this ring. It's like a pizza crust, and the ring is like hella high. It could be like, I don't know how high, a couple 100 feet high, whatever, super high. It's way larger, way higher than a lot of our huge ships and vessels that we have out in the sea, right? So take that into consideration. We have pictures of that as well. It's called the Antarctic ice wall. It's just not bullshit. Now, the sun and the moon, all the sun and the moon do is just go around this face of the continent. So just go over the continents around like that to make night and day. The sun doesn't, it's not as big and it's not as far away as we're told. It's actually a hell of a lot closer. You can just go outside and see the damn thing goes from over there up over your head, and it really does. And it's just closer. And when you look at, if you ever seen the sunlight shining through clouds and you see the sun's rays shining out the holes of a cloud, you could see that the cloud sun rays point to a local source. That's called crepuscular rays or crepuscular rays. Forget, but that's crepuscular rays. Is it? Crepuscular? I think I'm just totally destroying the word right now. But anyway, it's basically telling you that the rays are going to the light source, and that's a close light source. There's no way you could get those kind of rays if the sun was 93 million miles away with parallel light rays. It's kind of crazy when you really think of it. So, yeah, that's happening. East and west on a map like this is just making a circle, because if the compass points at north, your compass is in my hand, and the compass is pointing north right here, and I'm going to go east to west. Well, this would be, or I'd say west, all right? And I'm just going to keep going west because north is always still pointing at the compass. So, I mean, west is basically, if north is pointing at the compass, west is going around. Oh, God, it's so hard to do this. It's like a mind tease. West is just going around the damn circle while north is still pointing at the compass. So, yeah, you will be correcting if you're on a boat. You'll be correcting your course constantly if you're following a compass. Same thing with a plane.
Or do you think the Earth is round?
Oh, man. I mean, I do a news show on YouTube, and my news show is called The Hori Sheet Show Flat Earth News Digest.
Channel for us so we can check it out.
Yeah. I actually do that. Matter of fact, everybody who's watching I'm talking to my YouTube audience. Everybody who's watching the stream from the Hori Sheet Show on YouTube, I'll cut it off because I got a sub channel. I have 2 different channels, and the other one is the Flat Smackers Live channel. So everybody on the Hori Sheet Show, you guys move over to the Flat Smackers Live channel. You know the drill. And I'll say hi to y'all in a minute in chat. Anyway. But yeah, guys, the Flat Earth is a thing. It's actually, I got about 20-something people watching, just so you guys know. They're all watching. If you want to say hi, I'll let you give a shout out here. Just don't moon us. I don't want to give these guys any ideas. No, I don't want to get banned. I'm on like 6 platforms right now. So, but yeah, what do you guys think about it? I mean, the NASA is like sending us fake pictures of Earth, fake pictures of the planet. They got bubbles in their space footage. We were taught the Earth was a ball in like 5th grade. I don't know. What do you think about it?
I feel like a lot of the government have like a lot that they just want to hide. Because like if the government didn't have so much to hide, like Area 51 wouldn't be a thing. Like all these conspiracies wouldn't be a thing. If they had nothing to hide, then when a conspiracy came up, they'd say, this is wrong. Yeah. Here's the evidence why it's wrong, and completely debunk it. But if they're just avoiding it and going like, nah, that didn't happen, and then giving no evidence, they're just scared to be exposed. Because there's been so many like conspiracy theories on like 9/11, like all these massive events, and so many documentaries have done shit, and then they just brush it off and just continue because they're like, if they put like response to it, then they start getting called out more. So like,
Also, I think the fact that they're censoring videos makes it look extremely suspicious now, because like I didn't know that they were censoring videos, obviously, because you don't see them being censored. But yeah, because they're doing that, it obviously shows at least something like about it is not right.
Mm-hmm. That's
for me, I watch like a lot of conspiracy theories, and like my major one I watch is like Shane Dawson. And there was this one thing where there was this wildfire, and basically it was like images from the sky of buildings being burned, but all the trees around them weren't burned. So how can the house be burned, but every single tree around it? Like that's not how fire spread. That's not how it works. So they thought that it was laser beams being pinpointed from the sky from like airplanes.
direct energy weapons. Yep.
Government want to they without panic, people can't be controlled. If there's no natural disasters, if there's no ability or like want to be like shit, this could happen, then they can't control you, because when society is weak, they're easier to control. So if you go natural disasters, tsunamis, fires, like if you could have one house one day and then no house the other day, then it spreads panic, and then people are more easy to be manipulated and society to be like because so much shit happens. Like all the planes are going into the Pacific Ocean everywhere. Don't even hear about it anymore. Like completely wiped, and they just don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, and you don't find that interesting? A lot of these planes, like the Malaysia flight disappearing over the southern oceans. You know that there's no satellite coverage of anything going over the southern seas, the southern oceans, because there's a weird thing about satellites. I've discovered since being a flat earther, satellites aren't what we were told either. They're not orbiting a ball Earth. If they were, and we should have satellites going all around the damn Earth, they should be picking up everything in the southern part of the world just the same as the north. But no, it turns out they're launching them by freaking balloons. And there's jets with hooks on the back end of them, where when the balloons finally start coming down, and they know it like clockwork when it's supposed to happen, the jets will come by and scoop them with the hooks, and sometimes it doesn't work out. And I got videos of this where the balloons have fallen in with satellites attached to them, and balloons are all shredded up in the jungles of Brazil. And I'm like, these are our satellites. They're just balloons.
Yeah. The thing I don't understand is if a black box, which is what's in a plane, if we're in a society where we have so much extensive technology where you can lose your phone and you can find your phone, like if a plane which has so many millions of people, like it has so many people in it who pay money, they have such an extensive like income from it, these places should be able to retrieve the imagery and the video footage from the plane. So they should go, this is where it landed, this is where it stopped, this is where it is. So why don't they know that? Because what do you pay for in a flight if when it goes down, you have no way to be recovered?
Yeah. There's a whole different conspiracy about the jet fuel that they're using in planes and how much that costs, and if they can even fit that much jet fuel in a plane. And they think that planes have some jet fuel, but it's mostly run by compressed air. There's a whole different conspiracy on that, and it makes a lot of sense. They're trying to get us to go to war over fuel and oil, and I think that is another conspiracy. The oil in the world is not a finite resource. It's an infinite resource. The world keeps renewing oil. All these oil wells that dry up 10 years later, they come back to working again. The world is rebuilding oil.
Like the world is saying, like, this is an indisposable. Like, it's going to run out. It's going to run out. We don't have any. But then it's always like, we don't. And then it comes up again. Like, it's like, what?
Yeah. So...
much, like we literally, like, diamonds are getting pushed out over and over and over and over and over again, which is like rarer than coal, but we're running out of coal, but we still have the diamond industry skyrocketing, and it's like, how does that work?
Yeah, it's all, man, there's so many things about it's a scam. And that's America. And you know what, Americans, we launched in this thing right here. I don't think so. They said we launched all the way to the moon, and this looks like a homeless tweaker shelter built with curtain rods and construction tape. That was the lunar module that we went to the moon in. That piece of junk that just flew by the way. Seriously, like, you can go look at the pic. Go look at the lunar module on Google, and you will see that's what we landed on the moon with, and it's a joke. It's like it's like a 10-year-old science project. So. It's bad. It looks terrible. But anyway, I hope that I opened your mind a little bit. The flat Earth thing is not as crazy as it sounds, because now it sounds like you guys know the government's lying. Well, yeah, they're lying to us about everything space. That Antarctic ice wall, there's a treaty all the governments have signed that says civilians can't go to the Antarctic continent, which is, in flat Earth world, our edge. Well, not even an edge like that's it. Like there could be way more land over that ice wall. We don't know, but all we know is we'll die if we go there. They'll shoot us. They'll kill us. We can't.
Like Antarctica, like every single other place in the world is getting exposure. Like we go this, that. But Antarctica, it's always like, what is there?
What
and we don't know.
Right?
Like,
there's tons of military bases. We know that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like the government just want to keep something a secret. And if the government the government will push and repress the people because they don't want people to be open-hearted. They want a weak society who can, like, if they don't want people to think, they want people to be manipulated from birth. Like all these things that's getting manipulated from birth.
That's it. Well, guys, I thank you so much for being open-minded and like, you know, I'm looking for this. So how old are you guys, by the way?
18.
18,
Yeah.
That's good. We need people young like y'all to be waking up, talking about this stuff. Tell your friends, man. Don't worry about being crazy, because a lot of people are waking up and we're on the down low trying to do this. They're censoring us. They're censoring my channel. They're taking Flat Earth channels off the frickin' YouTube left and right. We're getting copyright strikes. I mean, it's a war, man. The war's on for truth.
Like I was watching a Shane Dawson video, and like there is like there's technology now where deep space, so like your face can literally, someone who resembles your face can literally get like augmented your whole face on them and you can't tell the difference. And then they're also getting technology where just from some phrases of your speech, they can literally like computer like engineer your voice through a computer. So like if that gets to the wrong hands, like just imagine Donald Trump face gets telling North Korea, I'm sending nuclear strikes, end of the world. Like so many people are so many things. And like you think about it on a small scale, like, oh, you could ruin your school, it could ruin like your career, but like it could cause the end of the world because like humans have enough resources to destroy the planet. Like that's how much nuclear warfare we have.
Now, that is something different. Do you really believe in nuclear and atomic weapons?
I mean, I believe that.
What if that was a hoax?
I believe that there's enough nuclear like impact in the world. So there's been from like Darwin in Australia, there was remnants of like the bombing from Hiroshima. And they've had like scans of that. And I feel like there is like nuclear energy and like elements, but I don't feel like that North Korea has such an extensive amount, because if they had such an extensive amount, when all these people have been really shitting on like North Korea lately, and to be able to talk about North Korea has extensively grown from what it was like 4 years ago. No one talked about it. Everyone was scared, like because they thought it, but like now it's been brought up so much more, but he's not like, I'm going to launch like this nuclear warfare. Shut the fuck up. Don't say this about me. So it's like, if he had it, he would have done it and he would have been threatening. So like, I feel like it's kind of like someone can't really have that kind of power, because if someone had the power to destroy the world, why would like people would bring that down?
Well, the videos that you see of the nukes, honestly, it looks like some sort of models, some tiny little models, and Hollywood, old school Hollywood effects. Really, when the nukes go off and some of these mushroom clouds, you don't see any of the actual clouds in the sky make any sort of movement at all, which is pretty telling. Somebody was saying that on a live stream tonight, and I was like, wow, that's one thing I didn't. I'll have to go back and look at again. But it just looks, the footage we have of these humongous explosions and all the trees and the dust blowing, and the camera's still there, though. The camera survived the nuclear blast, but obviously everything else didn't. That's kind of another funny thing I've noticed about those videos. But yeah, I think it's all part of the fear-based control, like you were talking about earlier. Nuclear war and all that's just part of it. Atomic weaponry, I think it's all part of it. And then we have, of course, we're looking at North Korea like they might do it any day, and I think they're all working together. So when you see the big picture and you realize they're all working together, and then even then it all starts to make sense. that even all that could be fake. All the nuclear stuff could be fake, is all part of the control, fear-based, fear-mongering. And then we have the propaganda and the news stations all working in tandem to present the same news with sometimes the same script even, or at least, you know, it's just disgusting. It really is.
I feel like in everything you do, like every single part of like life, you are controlled to like act a certain way because of fear. Like at your job, you have to act a certain way, and if you act out of line, you're going to lose your job. Like in everything, they control you by fear of losing what you have. So the highest thing they'd want to do is to be like, if you don't reform and conform to societies, like they want people to stop thinking, because people are smart and are understanding that what they're saying is bullshit. Because we're getting more people that aren't going for like I'm going to build stuff in society. They're going to go, what does life mean? What does space mean? What are the government doing? What is this? Like, because back before time, it was like we were figuring out how to build society and how to increase infrastructure and how to increase technology. And now we're at a point where our technology is enough, but people are still increasing it. But we have people going, what is the government doing? Because before, back then, no one was talking up about it, because there were some people, but back then the kind of morals were so bad. It was like, kill him. Like, he's talking too much. Simple as that.
Yeah.
But now we're into a society where we are saying that anger and killing someone for having a certain view is disgusting. And if you do that, everyone of their movement are going to go, you did this, and like just push it more. Like, you can't kill someone off and their whole goals and aspects like you could back then, because if you kill a role model of a movement, the movement just increases twofold again and again and again, because so many times another leader is going to come up, and people aren't afraid to be like repressed by the government, because people don't want to be reformed to a society where fear bases. Not like, I don't want to live in a society where somebody says this is how you're supposed to act, feel, and be as a person. If you don't like that, we'll kill you. Like, no one wants that. People want like freedom to be able to express yourself in any way you want.
That's why we need young people like yourself. I'm 32, so I still consider myself young. Everybody in our age group needs to wake up, tell our friends, get it going, because they're trying to censor us. Pretty soon we're going to have internet censorship. We're not going to be able to have live streams like this anymore. We're going to be kicked off. We're going to have like probably IDs, hell, probably chips in our freaking hands to make sure that they know where we are, where we're paying our money, where we're going. They're going to be able to track us in so many different ways and censor us in so many different ways. And once they can do that, we can't share truth anymore. So we got to get as much out as we can. It's going to get harder. It's an uphill struggle.
Like, I feel like in the things we do, like movies, like before, like think about it, like 10, 20 years ago, like things that we're doing now were in TV shows, were in movies. We're like, this is going to happen, because they're slowly bringing movies that they're repressed by like the humans. Like, they're repressed by the government. They don't have right to move. They do what they do and they live. That's how it happened. Because the more they put that in movies and the more people watch it, when it happens, they're going to be like, it was destined to happen. And then people are going to forget, because the more they put it in your mind, like for them, it's not, you can't just do a sudden change, because people are just going to like riot and outright be like, this is something. But if you take a 10-year period and give them morsels of it, it happens and people go, wait, I don't remember when this wasn't a thing. Because so many times, like I can't even remember like 10 years ago when gaming wasn't as extensive, where TV shows weren't as extensive, where movies weren't as extensive, and I can't remember that thought anymore. So what's the fact that they can't get rid of our free will and be like, you never had it? Because so many times they bury something that someone had, but they go, no, it was just a lie.
Oh yeah, they're taking our guns away and stuff like that. There's a lot of ways that they're taking our rights away. And pretty soon, the younger generation will grow up. You guys never had the ability to walk around with a gun or, you know, concealed carry. Or now, if you get a medical pot license, you can't own a gun anymore. And that's going to be normal if they keep doing that in other states. So, no, like, smoking pot's one thing. If you use it for medicine, it's fine. And then they're saying you can't own a gun? Well, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, this will all be normal soon enough if we don't fight it and tell people that it's going on. But look, guys, I want to move on to like other people and kind of wake everybody up. You guys are well on your way, and I appreciate that. So you are prime candidates for looking at the space agency and looking at the crap that they're feeding us, and then looking at flat Earth with that lens and going, Well, go ahead. Go try to tackle Flat Earth any which way possible, and come to some of the places like 24/7 Discord channel, 24/7 Flat Earth Discord. Those people are super nice. They're my friends. And speaking of Shane Dawson, I know people. I was in a live stream, and I basically saw Shane Dawson being interviewed by some of the people that I talk with on private Google Hangouts. He was doing. If you didn't know, Shane Dawson did a Flat Earth video with his brother. It was incredible.
Yeah, because like I've always really been interested in like it was like probably like a year and a half ago when Shane Dawson started doing like all this like stuff that was happening in kids shows and TV shows, and I'm like sitting there, and like, everyone around me was like, "Oh no, it's bullshit. Shane doesn't have any backing," and I'm sitting there like, "What?" And he got to a point where he was looking for like fame, but then he got to a point where he was a real person, and I was just like, "Oh, what's your channel?"
Oh, the channel is written in the desk here. It's the Hoary Sheet Show on YouTube. That's my main channel. Here, you can check it out in yellow. The Hoary Sheet Show.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, this is what I talk about on my channel. I do the news every now and then. I go to all the best Flat Earth channels and take their. I watch like podcasts that are 2 or 3 hours long sometimes, and I'll take the best of their podcast and present it a news show, kind of like a Tosh.0 thing, where I'll get in the space car or I'll be in the news studio here, or whatever I do. It's just pretty entertaining, and it'll also fill you in on the newest proofs that we have that the Earth is not a frickin' ball, or where Flat Earth has made it in the mainstream media on like the Big Brother show or in some news broadcast or whatever. Like, I just cover all kinds of stuff Flat Earth, so it's really cool. And some of my older broadcasts from a year ago are still worth watching because that's where I really covered a lot of the facts. And now I just cover more of the social aspects and community oriented things, or I show new channels that just try to help them grow. But there's just once I've researched it enough to where I'm completely flat, I don't look for facts and proofs much anymore, but now it's sort of a kind of a community thing. Now I come here on Chatroullete and try to talk to guys like you, and my audience loves when I do this because it's working. I mean, you guys are so open-minded and ready for something like this. I really hope you give it a shot.
Yeah.
Are you going to give Flat Earth any kind of shot after tonight's conversation?
I'm gonna go home, have a little research on it all.
I mean, like I'm always I'm someone that like I don't like research a lot. I just like I take it in and I watch someone's interpretation of it and I go, what are the facts? Like this, that, like do I believe this? And I soak it in and be like so everything I've learned, I've formed around what I've seen. I see multiple people's opinions, and then I go, so I will like look at multiple YouTube channels, hear their opinion, and I go, now what do I think? Like I'm not just gonna watch one person and go, his opinion is my opinion.
Yeah.
Like I want to ask my own opinion.
2 channels for you to watch then. On Flat Earth, Globe Busters is the #1 channel every Sunday at 2 p.m. Central, I think, is the time they go online and live stream. And they have like 800 people, sometimes 1,000 people watching them live. Globe Busters. And the other one is Jeranism, Jeranism, Jeranism. And that dude's really cool too. He goes ham on NASA and all the stuff like space bubbles and fake pictures and the stuff about the eclipse, and he's really good about that. So between those 2 channels and mine, you'll get your best fill. Now, have you ever heard of Vsauce? Vsauce's YouTube? All right, that guy did a Flat Earth video one time, and let me tell you how stupid some people are when it comes to not researching anything worth a crap. Vsauce researched Flat Earth, and his whole debunking video was based on the Earth rotating a certain way, and he had to build if Flat Earth was a disc rotating, that we'd have to build buildings a certain way at the edge to make sure that like there were a certain angle and all this stuff. Well, hold on, Vsauce didn't understand that flat earthers don't believe Earth spins or moves at all. Earth is stationary and completely flat. So his whole video didn't make sense after that. Like nobody in flat Earth thinks that it spins. There's no reason to build buildings a certain way.
The thing is, like, people saying the Earth moves, like if you go on like a plane, it moves. But like if you stand outside and you just stand there, it doesn't feel like you're moving. Like if you run, you run. But if you stand completely still, it's like you don't feel any sort of movement. But whenever you get rotated in, like if it's like a roller coaster, a ride, you feel the movement. Even if it's small, even if it's big, you still feel that movement. So if there's enough force to move a whole planet, you should at least get an excess like amount of movement.
Well, yeah, look, the moon comes by and picks up and makes the tides move in and out, like pulls on the water, but we don't feel the moon when it's coming overhead. Like, I should feel the moon if if it has that much effect on the water. I should feel a little bit more weightless when the moon's around or something like that. Or when it's below me, I should feel a little bit more weighted down. I mean, no, the moon doesn't really actually have anything to do with tides, something else, but they've developed all these reasons for things to happen on this ball model. And it matches reality to a certain extent, but when you really look at it, a lot of things don't add up. Or really, a whole lot of stuff doesn't add up. And but they've had a lot of time to make it look right, and they've had a lot of movies to make space look real. And no, Einstein's theory of relativity it's kind of the whole reason we have a solar system, and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't really explain what's happening. I mean, especially because there's one star in the sky that doesn't move at all. And that one star, if Earth is going around the sun all these miles away, and the Milky Way galaxy, we're traveling through the Milky Way galaxy, and we're spinning and rotating and twisting on our axis, and that one star doesn't move at all. You could put a camera on it all year long. That one star is in the perfectly same spot. Everything else rotates in a circle around it. A perfect concentric circle around that one star. Holy crap. Like, how do you get that in a ball model spinning around the Milky Way galaxy and all these stars back here? Like, I mean, a lot of the science seems to like have flaws, and the flat earthers don't have all the answers. But we've seemed to destroy the ball model, and the only reason we're hell bent on sharing it is because we realize the degree of control that is enacted on us, and the degree of censorship and stealing our rights and poisoning our food, air. I mean, I'm sure you've probably even heard about that with the chemtrails and the plastic shit in our food and chemical garbage in our food. It's just our makeup and, oh man, it's just everywhere. It's like they're really trying to kill us. The pharmaceutical, don't get me started on Western medicine and the pharmaceutical industry. Oh, so anyway, you guys get it, but thanks for being open-minded. I'm gonna move on, and I hope you check out the channel, but I appreciate your talk tonight.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Take care.
Daytime.
Yeah.
It's daytime here too in a minute. Peace out, guys. All right, that was fun. That was Omegle, and that was a good one. Those young men, that's what we need. What is this? What is this right here? Oh. Yeah, that was good. I like that. They warmed up a little bit, I think, to the flat Earth idea, and that's all we could hope for. They were primed and ready with Shane Dawson videos, and you know, I got to tell them at least how popular YouTube channels like Vsauce can really get it wrong. So I hope they look into that. All right, guys. Let me say hi to everybody in the chat. There's Ted Sommer in here. Sean Hutton's in there. Steve made it here. Lucas P. Hi, everyone. There's a whole bunch of videos there. Crepuscular Rays. Okay, thank you. Yes. Intermusicable, what's up? Joey Silva, how's it going? Got that song in my head now. Me so hoary. Dude, I got people keep telling me to make the shirt. I don't know what to do. Like, I could have the big old like hoary sheet like emblem with me so hoary, and then like on the back, Earth is flat. Ask me about it. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what you guys want. I have to take a consensus. You know hoary as he walks on the catwalk. I'm too hoary for my shirt. Too hoary for the globe. Too hoary for the planets. I'm too hoary for the ball. Too hoary for the... Oh my god, that could be something. I'm too hoary for the ball. Too hoary for the planets. Too hoary for space. Back in the space car. Let me get back in the space car. Alright, let's take another vote. Let's take another vote. I believe I could still copy and paste the vote from before. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I can. Okay, so round 2. Vote. We got 1 for Chatroullete, 2 for Omegle, 3 for Younow, 4 for Take a Shot. I'll let you guys vote. And let's see. 3 and 4. All right, Ted Sommer says 3. We got 3. We're gonna do a Younow. Younow seems to be winning. We got 1 vote. Flat Earth Vegans in the house. Okay, we got 1 vote for Omegle, 1 vote for Chatroullete. And looks like Take a Shot is definitely winning. Definitely making a dent there. Oh, number 3. Oh, yes. Number 3 wins, it looks like. There's 20 people in here, though. There's plenty of votes to happen if you guys want to vote. And yeah, you can vote. You could vote a number 4 in there at any time. Screw you guys. I'm taking another shot anyway. I need to expand my liquor at this point. Now that I know I can take shots, I need to see what other kind of shots I can take. This is 35% alcohol, 70 proof. I feel like Jim Beam is on the weaker end of things because honestly, if I could take a couple of shots of anything and not be falling on my face, I probably need something stronger. Either that or, I don't know, I'm actually just getting used to alcohol for a change. My whole body chemistry changed, like a Mandela effect of the body. Ori, I heard you have to return that car in 1,000,000 years. Yeah, flat accord. I was told that my warranty extends in 7 billion miles, and then I do have to return it in 14 light years. That's actually that's what the document in the trunk said, or in the glove box rather. In space time, I don't quite know exactly what that is. You need 40 at least. I need 40 proof. Okay, thanks. All right, so it looks like Omegle won it. I mean, Younow won it. So we're gonna go to Younow, and well, Younow, man, Younow is the hardest one to do. Younow is the hardest one to do because I can't show much there. I can show some space bubbles. I can show some pictures. I just mostly have to talk about it. But fine, you made the vote. It has to be in mint condition as well, but not a problem. We all know space doesn't even make cars dirty. Oh, that's true. Who banned me and why? YouTube surge in general. I don't know. But it seems like I don't know. What was wrong, you guys? Oh, I know why he was banned. Hold on. Let me ban you. There you go. Go make another sock. We'll be waiting. All right, let's go. Oh, and I want to mention. So I have not received an email back from the Flat Earth New Zealand Expo. Adrian Morrison, I'm still waiting for your email. If you're watching my stream in the Facebook chat, we're all over here in the Flat Smackers live room. So if you've wondered why I haven't read the Facebook chat, I get on the roll when I'm doing the stream, and the only one I can pay attention to is the YouTube one. So you guys in the Facebook, get on over to Flat Smackers Live, and we're gonna do another Flat Smacking on Younow. But yeah, Adrian Morrison is like one of the leaders of the Flat Earth Expo, and she came over to my Facebook chat the other day in my live stream, or commenting thereafter, and she was like, Hori, you don't do anything for Flat Earth. You're just trying to get us to come in here in your show and watch magic tricks. So, like, screw you, lady. What a wacko. I may not do what you want me to do, but I'll entertain a guest if he's a magician and I'm flat smacking him and he wants to show a fucking magic trick. You dumb broad. And I'm taking the gloves off because it's been a week now and I've emailed you. And I told you, if you don't email me back, I'm just going to take the gloves off. So the Flat Earth New Zealand Expo, I don't know these people, but she seems pretty stupid and I wouldn't give them your money. Sorry, New Zealand. But don't come on my stomping grounds and tell me that I'm not doing anything cool for Flat Earth or worth it for humanity, because I know you're running a conference there, and you know, I know my friend Mark Sargent's going there, but I don't trust you, and I think you're pretty cowardly, Adrian Morrison, for not reading my email and writing me back. You've had ample time now. So now I'm just going to talk shit about you and your conference. Capiche? But before I do that, or before I do any more of that, we're going to move on. No, it's not. It's not very nice. Not at all very nice to come on the Hori Sheet Show's anything and tell me I'm not doing it right, because I think I'm doing a pretty good job. And I've already had to go block somebody else tonight. I was in a different stream and they had something to say, and people that have been around me for a while, and I don't care. Like, if you're not a supporter, I don't need you here. But don't come on my channel and say I don't support what you do, because you're definitely gonna get on my radar. And I don't want a radar. I don't want to have to go attack people. But I'm the kind of person that I get attacked everywhere I go for doing my thing. Like, I don't screw with anybody unless they screw with me. That's the thing. I don't screw with anybody unless I am screwed with. If you poke the bear will attack you. I am the bear. No, I'm the sleeping bear and wants to be left the fuck alone. I'm just doing my thing. I'm hibernating. It just irks me, you know, that people have nothing else better to do. Like, maybe they're jealous, maybe I don't know what it is, but get out of here with that. Younow is one of those platforms, if you don't know, it's a platform where it could be anything. Sometimes it's popping, sometimes it's not. But the good thing about it is we could reach a lot more people on Younow at one time. So that's why I do it. And first up on Younow is, let's take a look. Chance for the bonus round. And if you don't know me, the bonus round is the bonus round is when an Asian person says the Hori Sheet Show. And that has happened in various different ways. Okay, what is she doing anyway? Elicious, wait, I found her. Well, should we go for the bonus round? I don't know what I talked to her about. Oh, I was drunk? How drunk was I? Oh, well, I mean, I don't remember it, so I could pretend that I didn't talk to her before. Yeah. All right, I'll go with that then. So we'll just ask her. We'll just ask her. Hey, Elicious. Remember me? Because I don't exactly remember what she's saying. Unmute.
Hori Sheet Show, hi.
We won the bonus round!
I don't remember.
That was good. All right. I think she just said hi. But yeah, I don't know if she remembers me.
I don't remember what we talked about last time, do you? Nope. What did we talk about?
Oh. All right, let's see.
Easy go. That's just how you live. Oh, take it all. Was it energy healing or nope? I never imagined. I never talked about that topic. Hi, Midsfar Hazim. Welcome to my broadcast. Thank you very much for being here. Hope to stay and chat with us. Tossed it in the trash today.
She's been on for an hour and 40 minutes.
Love is all I ever ask. 'Cause
Okay. All right. So I just want to win the bonus round. What's going on in the Younow? The hashtag girls room as usual. Number 1, Jessie Yo-Yo. I don't know if I've seen her before. Let me go into my folder and type in my thingy that I need to type in. Paste. Let's do this. Hey, do you guest at all? Have some cool stuff to talk about. Open-minded convo stuff. If you're open for a short and fascinating chat. How about, hey, I do guest streams on here and talk about cool stuff. Up for a quick chat. I keep it short. That's what we're going to do. But first of all, I gotta read the chat. Do you guys like the bonus round? She just subbed. Sounds cool. What? Just subbed. What do you mean, Steve? Oh, she's cute, says Singe Man. Yeah, she was. She was cute. The Hoary Sheet Show just on. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Jessie Yo-Yo. I hit the I want to go live button. She's already dancing or having a breakdown. Let's find out. All right. I like the socially awkward ones. I think she's listening to Darude.
Sieht voll schön aus. Dankeschön. Hey, I guess streams on here and talks about some cool stuff up for chat. I keep it short. No, I'm sorry, but next time. Nico, Dankeschön fürs Fernwerden.
Oh. Okay.
Nee, geh ich nicht.
I don't know what language she primarily speaks, but that was probably not going to work out anyway. What is going on here? I have no idea what that could be. Okay, cool. My eyes decided they were now ready to start experiencing all the liquor I'm drinking.
Than I am.
Damn. It's almost like
She reminds me of someone I used to know. Somebody that I used to know. Okay.
You are very beautiful. Thank you. You know, you guys call me cute and shit. It's like, I'm like, damn,
Right.
like, really?
Let's try this.
Because, like, I'm not wearing makeup. There's no filter. This is, like, the quality. Hey, I do guest streams on here and talk about some cool stuff up for a quick chat. I keep it short. Hoary Sheet Show.
Good, she didn't read it as Horny Sheets Show. That's a plus. I'm too tired to stream right now.
No, what was I saying? I'm saying big mouth. Dear white people, borderline.
We're gonna see. We're waiting.
Are you sleepy? A little bit. Like, not sleepy, tired, but that's it. More like sleepy. What's like good stuff? American? Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna try, but I'm not gonna invoke the lifeline, which the lifeline is you guys.
Like.
I'm not gonna invoke the lifeline yet. She's only got 19 people.
Monday is like, it's good, but like I fucking hate one of them.
Look at everybody flirting with her in chat.
Like,
you are very beautiful. You know you look great.
The quality is like you can
You
see
look
what
like
I look
angels.
Like. So, you know what I actually look like.
Let me stroke my ego more. It's Charlotte Girl XOX is 11. All right, let's go to the guys' room. Wheelchair man. All right, he usually has a lot of people in there, like 41. Wheelchair man's in there with 41.
Like, so I can take another shot. They're like, oh, I don't want to take another shot.
Guys, if you want to be evil, throw a 5,000 gift, and I definitely will have to take a shot. I will, definitely. I might have to take it 2 shots if it's like 20,000 or better. If it's 20,000 or better gift, I'll have to take 2 shots. And I have seen a 5,000 bar give 25,000 likes.
That dude's got it made. I mean, as much as you can have it made. Daco Tanatar with the shirt off. Bisante. Oh, this guy looks like a keeper. Vegan? Singer-songwriter. This dude looks like the biggest science Nazi ever. You guys want to see a real train wreck? Watch this. This is going to be terrible bad. Bad.
So probably the annoying people. You can still grab titties if there's people.
Remember, guys, I can read people's eyeballs.
Life's answers come from titties. Yeah, do guest streams on here and talk about some cool stuff.
Let's see.
Bro, I don't want to talk about your fucking flowers.
He knows about me.
You can get a teddy. A teddy bear? How am I gonna fuck a teddy bear?
Watch this. I'm fucking with it. Watch this.
Just gotta find the annoying person with a gag kink. Jesus Christ, dude.
Watch this. I'm gonna screw with it. Watch.
I mean, whatever works for you, I guess. Hey man, Earth isn't a ball, you jacktard. Dude, we had a conversation like a month ago. And I distinctively remember you saying, I respect you so much, your opinion.
Screw with it, look.
Because I said that we don't know if the Earth is round or flat. It's not proven either way. And you were like, yeah, I love this guy. He's really cool. And your whole chat was like, yeah, that guy is actually cool.
Watch, I'm screwing with it.
1 month later, you forgot who I am?
Just
Maybe stop focusing on the Earth and start focusing on yourself. Start focusing on things that are actually important. Like human interactions.
This is what I put. I hope he reads it. I hope he reads it.
I'm just living in it.
I don't even remember this guy from last month. That's why I'm screwing with him.
But nice try.
He's not gonna read it. Aw. Aw. I thought he was gonna entertain it.
That was the greatest line I've ever heard. Wait, which one? I'm just messing with you. All of a sudden.
Oh, he believed it. Look. Oh, it was too good. All right, let's see who else is in the guys' room. The best ad. I don't know who that is. At Zach Burris. I don't know. Who's this guy?
Not sure what you're trying to get at there. Oh, hi, S. Mendez 17. How are you on this beautiful evening? Welcome to Younow, or
Can we find anybody else?
well, no.
More than 12 people. That's like I have a 20 limit here. I try to keep a 20 limit. Jennifer, did we see Jennifer? She's got 20.
You seem tipsy. Yes, I do.
I don't know if I can put up with that sound.
With you, by the way, like, I will drink some water, but, like, you have to, like, let me know what's happening with you right now.
Can't do that. She's level 2 with 7. All right, she's got. All right, yes. She has to.
Okay, cool. Yeah, magic. Let's go with that. Okay.
You never know where this is gonna go, so let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, I kind of know where this could
go.
The
mop isn't like a broom.
But I'm talking about.
The Wicked Witch.
I'm talking about the view count being at 7. If she's level 2, the view count's at 7. If we bump her up a little bit and people don't know who she is, they're going to start coming in droves. So let's see what happens.
Do you know what? I think I might be too awkward to do a guest stream at the moment.
Awkward?
Like, I think the social anxiety would just go, you know. I don't know. Maybe definitely at a different time when I've got a bit more used to it. But this is my first stream, so I don't know. Do you even call it a stream? I don't know. Is it like a live? 10 likes. Thank you. I like you. Oh, thank you. So kind. Fan me, please. Policio. Hello, by the way. I don't know if you've commented.
All right. Like I said, she's growing already. It's doubled to 14 viewers. So if you want the link, let's see if we can break her anxiety bubble.
Talking to, I don't know who that's. I don't know what that is.
All right, here we go. Calling the lifeline. Boop.
Oh yeah, definitely another time. That'd be really, really fun. But I think at the moment I'd probably pass out from just.
I've heard this before.
Nerves. Policio. Polito. That's very cool. Thank you. Okay.
She's like totally new to this. Half hour in. Her nerves are just getting the best of her. You guys come on in here. Click the link in the chat. Make an account if you don't have one already on Younow. Just make an account. They don't even email you any garbage. And tell her that she needs to guest stream the Horseshoe Show. That's what we're doing right now.
Charlotte, am I okay? No! I'm so sad. I'm very sad. I'm not sad, I'm fine.
She's losing all her viewers because she's too nervous. We have to keep it up there.
Very cool. No.
If she drops to 6, I gotta go. She's going up. Oh, it's up and down.
Ninjas are cool. Yeah, I don't know.
You guys gotta trust this intuition.
When was the last?
The only reason she's not going anywhere is she's not actually saying anything.
Quite recently, actually. This is.
All right, guys, you failed me. I'm solo here. All right, I'm solo. Okay. I don't know. Younow might not be the best place to be right now. Then. Nobody else. There's no other. There's just no other things going on. The ask questions could be popping, but not usually. 5 people. This is her first stream. What kind of connection do they have in here? Like frozen already? That's probably not good. Maybe it's mine, so let me refresh. Yeah, I froze. 2. Ward looks poppin'. All right, 11 in here. The board is never popping.
Like an hour. So y'all got me for 45 minutes.
All right, good. She's priming ready for a live stream.
Hello? You have nice hair. Thank you.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna drop the link in here, and maybe time for chat roulette.
Yeah, I do guest streams on here and talk about some cool stuff. For a quick chat, I keep it short.
We're still, you know.
No offense to you, but the last time I guested somebody, you can put the pieces together, but it was a dude, and he was naked. Put the pieces together. What level were they though? I don't remember. I don't remember what level they were, but I don't guess people now because I'm scared. I just get sussed out.
All right, this is where you guys come in. I mean, this is 10 people. If I go to chat roulette, it's 1 person. That's how we got to think about this.
Like I said, nothing against you, but I still get sussed out.
She's like, she doesn't want to guest anymore.
Shit, I don't even come on Younow anymore because of that.
Oh my god.
I don't remember like what level he was or whatever, but I remember he was like, oh my god, guess me. And I was like, no. And he was like, yeah, do it. And I was like, fine. So I did. And I regret it. I heard this a lot, especially with my username. Right? I mean... I don't know what to respond with.
You guys aren't any help at all. Nothing's really going on. The dashboard room, the hashtag board room. Let's go to number 3. 7 people in here.
However, my father was German.
I'm not doing it.
Snapchat? Wait, let me write his Snapchat right, so you guys would know.
Damn. Chat roulette. See, chat roulette's a bunch of dicks. I'm gonna go. Omegle seems to be. At least I don't have to see so many dicks at Omegle. Alright, the whiskey's finally kicking in. It's about time. Creepy. Anybody doing it will need to... What? I'm trying. This is one of those tough nights. We got a good one at the first. Tried to really get those guys to research the flat earth, and they did. Or, I mean, they said they would. That's all we can hope for. Should be called Fap Roulette. I know. It is. It is definitely Fap Roulette. Alright, so we're going to go back on Omegle, and I'm going to hit the video button. I took away you guys' voting privileges because nobody helped me in Younow. So if I'm solo, I'm solo as fuck. I'm going to go to video. Boop. Alright, we both like science. We both like balls. Well, this will be fantastic. We both like fun. We both like fun. How's it going? No, apparently she does not want fun. Maybe she wants balls. She should have just put balls. just really burn up the turpentines too fast. It's like ruining your weed. What's that dude doing? He's got his stuff going on. Hey, what's up?
That's fucking sick.
Thanks, man. I wipe it every day with a diaper just to keep it nice and shiny.
Have a great day, dude.
What? What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm so glad that wasn't on the street.
Yeah, exactly. But if it's a big encounter that you guys have been preparing for a while and so on like that, and going to like this like boss type thing, then we'll probably get our stuff for that.
What are you drinking on?
More about what you doing in terms of range.
Are you
But yeah, the more creative it is, the more
Are
fun.
you Mick West's cousin?
Whatever you guys do. I'm looking at the rod going like, this is good. That was impressive. I found another rod.
I like these guys that
worst mage in the whole game. Baldur's Gate. Oh, that's right. 101.
Baldur's Gate. You guys play Baldur's Gate?
All of that suddenly has this flashback.
I'm an old Baldur's Gate guy.
Oh, that's right. Like after we've done the whole battle.
I can hear you.
But in this game, there's nothing you can do that's wrong. There's nothing that's right. Let's say, like there are.
Weird. Yo.
What the fuck, dude?
What's up, man?
You're too fucking cool.
Well, that's I try for that, but people keep skipping me all the time, so I'm a little bit confused.
It's because you're too cool, and they're like, oh my god, this guy's in space, and
so you want to say hi to everybody on my YouTube channel? I can push one button and you can say hi.
Yeah.
All right, check this out.
Bruh.
So,
is this shit on?
Yeah, there's like 20 people watching this right now, man.
What did he say?
They're talking about they're wondering if you are a moon landing believer. That was the first question I got in the chat. Do you think we went to the moon?
Nah.
What? Why not?
Cause it's everything fake.
What? It's fake?
Everything's fake.
Why do you think it's fake?
Cause there's only one planet.
What is the one planet?
Earth.
And everything else is like...
Yeah, there's no sun. There's nothing. It's just Earth. Earth is flat.
What?
Earth is flat.
Dude, you one of those flat Earth people?
Yeah.
Tell me about the flat Earth. Why you think it's flat?
Because like you feel the ground?
Yeah.
That's just flat.
Well, yeah, but I mean, eventually it's gonna curve. I mean, if you keep going, then like you're gonna curve around, right?
No.
Well, what happens? What happens when a boat goes over the ocean, bro, and it disappears?
That's it, though.
Wait, what?
It falls.
It falls where?
You can't go that far because it falls.
It falls off the Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not a real flat earther.
Yeah.
You're not a real flat earther. I mean, flat earthers aren't that stupid.
How smart is that?
You're not. I mean, you don't think a boat will fall off the like? Come on. I don't understand. I can't believe that. So the boat's gonna go over the ocean and just fall off because the Earth is flat. So like, what do you mean? Like you can't go from like America to China?
That's why you gotta take a plane.
Huh?
That's why you have to take a plane, or else you can fall off.
Yeah. So, like, what is it? Like a box Earth? Like a square Earth?
Yeah, there's an end.
There's an end?
Yeah.
To the square?
Yeah.
It's like a cube. Where's the end of a cube?
Right at the end. Just if you walk, you'll see. Just keep walking.
Just keep walking.
Just keep walking and you'll see one day.
You believe in mermaids?
Yeah.
And unicorns?
Yeah. What?
Unicorns, I like unicorns. But you know what else I like?
What?
I like me some goddamn flat earth, boy.
Oh shit. Flat earth?
I run a YouTube channel called The Hoary Sheet Show, and I talk about the flat earth because it is actually a real thing.
You made that up right now, the flat earth.
I just absolutely photoshopped the hell out of this wonderful CNN news studio and all in like a matter of 2 minutes while I took a sip of water and talked with you, completed this studio setup. Am I not gangsta?
That's good. Hey, what are the people saying?
They're saying ha 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 lol 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 in the chat.
Tell them to ask me a question and I'll make them smarter.
Let me ask the chat. Chat, do you
tell them what they want to know?
I'm gonna get them to vote. Let's vote a 1 for stay on and 2 for skip. Let's see what they say.
How are they gonna?
I got 1 vote for stay on, 2 votes for stay on, 3 votes for stay on, 1 vote for skip, another vote for skip, 1 vote for stay on.
He's hating on me.
1 vote for stay on.
I know where you live, boy.
Oh, 1 vote for stay on. Oh, 1 vote for skip. Skip. Another vote for skip. Another vote for skip. Skip. And that's it. It looks like skip won. Oh. His face was epic. That was so funny. Oh gosh, sometimes I love me some Andy Kaufman humor. That was definitely Andy Kaufman humor. What's up? What you painting on, bro? Oh. Ooh, what are you painting on? What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm just setting up. I haven't really started yet.
Well, what are you setting up?
This is my like page by page layout for my graphic novel. So just getting pages set.
Huh. That's what are you writing about?
It's like a weird mood piece about like the fear of immortality.
I could dig that. The fear of immortality.
Yeah. Like, would you really want to be immortal, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, me too, but I mean, this person doesn't believe that they do want to be immortal. It's about an old turtle, about a turtle who's lived like forever.
Oh, well, fuck that. I wouldn't want to be a freaking turtle forever.
Yeah,
I can see his point.
You're on your own. There's a whole. It's a lot about like loneliness and being old.
Gosh.
I know. You want to see some?
Anything but Wang.
Yeah. What have I got right here? So I have. These are some panels that I drew the other day.
Look at that. That's cool.
There he is, the man
That's
himself.
Really good. It's really good art, man.
Thanks, bro. Catch me later. I'll actually be drawing some stuff, and it might be interesting. So.
Well, I want to keep it short, but I want to ask you something before I go. What do you think about the moon landing?
Oh, I mean, it was Kubrick, right?
So yeah. So you think it was all bogus? Well, what about everything else space has ever done? Do you believe everything else?
What, everything in space, like all the other shit that they've done?
Well, if they faked the moon landing, why would you believe anything else?
Yeah, that's true. I
Oh.
don't know. I think that Back to the Future predicted 9/11. I think that the moon landing was done by Stanley Kubrick, but he was such a perfectionist that he shot it on the moon.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
I don't know. I don't even know if I think about it a lot, but ultimately I always come to the conclusion that I'm like, it doesn't make any difference to my life. It like changes nothing.
Oh.
So what's the?
Oh man.
What do you think, man? What's the?
Oh well, you know what? All right, no, that makes sense. Yeah, the moon landing totally. It doesn't seem on the surface level like it makes any sense, or I mean, that it would impact you or anyone else, right? Yeah.
Feeling of.
All right. Well, first of all, how much money do you think they make every day? From American taxpayers, NASA. How much do you think every day they make from us?
No idea. How much? A lot.
What if? Well, just take a wild guess. Wild guess. Daily.
A day.
Mm-hmm.
Like $500,000.
Higher.
Really?
Higher. A lot higher.
Like 5 million.
A whole lot higher.
Really?
What if I said it was a day? Yeah. What if I said it was $56 million a day?
From taxpayers' money goes to NASA.
Yes, sir. And more than that. That's just what they get to fund the space program. But there's $400 billion more a year that they get in supplemental income. But I think that's just way too much money. But you might be asking me, well, you might even agree with that being a lot of money and way too much money, but you still might think it doesn't affect your life, right?
I mean, I think day to day doesn't affect my life, if you like. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't change my actions much. But I see where you're coming from, that from a perspective of they could be spending that money on other things. But okay, but what's your opinion? Do you think they fake these things and that the...
Well, I think that they do fake the moon landing. I have a lot of videos and pictures and stuff. And what I talk about is the moon landing. First of all, I start with people and I ask them how they feel about it. And then I show them things if they believe the moon landing. And usually by the end of it, they're like, holy crap, I have to rethink that. And but since you're already past that, I go to move on to part B.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so you've graduated. Go ahead. He's got a loogie in his mouth. He's got to go spit it out. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's do it.
All right, ready for part B. So, if you think that the moon landing was fake, well, do you believe in anything about the pictures of the planets that they've sent us? You think those are real?
Okay, I know that there's a lot of stuff out there that they post and that gets shared around a lot, being like, "Whoa, this is like the pictures of like this is what our universe looks like." It's like, okay, you know that's a digital render, right? That's obviously a digital render because how the fuck are they taking that picture? But
yeah,
stuff that they do, you know, a lot of it, I'm like, fuck, that's got to be real.
All right. Well, so you're on to the fact that they digitally render a lot of their space photography and stuff.
Yeah, loads of it.
Good. Now, I would challenge you to find anything that's actually real. And I mean with my sincerest like smart brain, here's Jupiter, for example. This was straight from nasa.gov. And 2014's Jupiter looks pretty similar to 2016 Jupiter. If you look at the red storm on this gas planet, when the gas planet shouldn't even be at all matching up next to each other like it does. Look at this. Wow.
That's 2014 and 2016. But so your pictures, you're trying to say that that they've reused the render and they've just altered it. I mean, it honestly just looks like they've fucking just saturated it a little bit.
They added this crap. And
what is that?
And the aurora borealis of Jupiter is what they said that was.
That is. Can you zoom back in on the top one for me?
Yeah, it looks like a Baldur's Gate animation or something, like a magic portal from a video game that they just stuck on the top of Jupiter there. And they even made it lopsided. Like, I just noticed that they even made it kind of lopsided off the freaking planet.
Okay, let me. I'm gonna argue this point with you, even though I'm with you, but I'm gonna be the other side of it.
Oh,
what about years and years ago when, you know, we live in a day and age now where, like, I could literally spend 10 minutes and I could probably make a video that convinces people that ghosts are real. Like, it's easy. Like, it's fucking so easy to maybe not somebody like you who digs into things, but the general Facebook consumer, you know what I mean? I could shoot something real. I could mask some stuff off. I could use some sweet bow passes and whatnot. I could make it look like whatever, right? But years and years and years and years and years ago, how were they taking these photographs and how were they manipulating them, when really manipulation of photography and stuff like that has really only been around properly for the past, like, 20, 30 years, to a degree that you can, you know, make something look completely convincing, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I take all my stuff straight from NASA.gov. Would you like to take a look at that? This is straight from NASA.gov, brother.
But what?
Isn't that disgusting?
But you know, what about the older photographs? That, you know, but then again, I suppose all their really early stuff is all like super pixelated.
Their older stuff, super pixelated.
Yeah. Like they're you know, stuff from like the I mean, even like the 60s.
Let me see. Their older stuff, their videos and stuff. There's videos of them on the moon in the 60s. And the first moon landing that they ever did was absolutely terrible, and the video quality got a whole lot better. But one of the problems with the video quality that I have, let me see if it's in my folder. Yeah. The video quality in 1968 was this bad. This was Neil Armstrong's first walk. And but in 1938, it looked 1938, it looked that good.
Okay, but let's pretend that the moon landing was real, right? The cameras that they're using on that 1930s film down there, that would be a very large camera. That would be a fucking big piece of kit that would involve at least 2 people to operate it, right? And you know, we didn't see a decrease in camera size for years and years, especially in relation to quality, right? So how big was the camera that they took to the moon? You know what I mean? Like, that's
good point. Good point. That's a good point. But mind you, they also brought a doom buggy.
It's not like they were like, oh man, we haven't packed a camera. We'll take this.
It's not. I mean, if they were going to send human life up there, I think they would have brought a nice camera, maybe even specially designed to be compacted, because they built a doom buggy.
Loads of stuff they say, you know, they leapt forward in technology because of the is the star thing. The fact that nobody talked about the stars when they came back, and they were not like, hey, what do the stars look like once you got outside of the atmosphere? They were just like, oh, I didn't see any.
You know about that. Yeah, what's up with that? That is very strange to me.
And who was it that in his book talked about it and was like, the stars were crystal clear? And it was like, you said you couldn't see the stars, so what are you talking about?
Yeah, half the astronauts say they can't see them, and it's a black velvet night sky. That's the word they use, a velvet night sky. And then the other ones will say, oh, you can see every one of them. And oh, that's a pretty embarrassing video. It's actually, there's 2 astronauts in the ISS, and they're talking next to each other side by side, and they get they're reading a high schooler's question, and the question is, what do the stars look like in space? And one of them is like, he does this, and he's like, and he looks at the other one, and the other one's like, oh, well, you could see them all, yeah. And then the guy's like, yep, you can see them all. And it was so ridiculous. just how do you screw that up? You know, they're in the ISS doing this right now, and they had to stop and look like that stupid.
Okay, do you think Kubrick had anything to do with it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
He was absolutely meticulous in his work. And realistically, if you were going to hire somebody to fucking do the moon landing, it's Kubrick, right? Like every day of the week, I would pick Kubrick.
I mean, yeah, back in the day, sure. Kubrick was your go-to.
Yeah.
Sure. Look, check this out. See this picture right here? This is a still shot from one of the videos, the first shot we ever got of the back of the moon, all right? This is awesome. First time of the back of the moon, man. Aren't you honored to see that? Like,
yeah.
Man. But we'll hold up. Let's take a closer look at the snapshot from that video. What the hell is this?
Oh, dude, that's the Aurora Borealis of the moon.
Yeah. Dude, it's like, it's bad. Not only that, but they've been photoshopping clouds on the moon for quite a while. I mean, not the Earth, for quite a while. This is Earth picture right here with Photoshop clouds all over it, left and right.
Fuck, where's that from?
Oh, it's from one of the pictures of Earth. This is from 2002's Earth right here, except I zoomed in on it like right there, and that's what you got. So that's where it comes from. But take a look at this, 1997 Earth right here, and look at America. Look how small America is, and then look at 2002 America. Look how big it got. It got bigger, right? Would you say? It got a lot bigger there.
I mean, it definitely got a lot bigger, but I will say that the counterpoint to that is that it is kind of up on the tilt over. But
yes. Oh, I like this. Smart. Yeah.
Even to tilt it around, you're still. Okay. What do you do, man? What's your job?
Wait, hold on. Wait, I'll tell you that, but hold on. Like, let's take a look at Earth in 2012. Can you re-explain?
Fuck off, it's not
America. It's Planet America now, ain't it?
Right there.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Point made. Right. So my job is I'm a video commercial creator. I do mild special effects. I talk about.
Wait. That's like exactly what I do.
Cool.
What kind of stuff what do you work on? What kind of operating system are you on?
I'm just on a Windows 8.1 computer. What?
Sorry, I mean like what software?
What software? Adobe Suite, After Effects. Yeah.
Do you know what Autodesk Flame is?
No. I'm write it down though.
Yeah, you should check out Autodesk Flame, dude. That is like peak level compositing.
Autodesk Flame?
Autodesk Flame, yeah.
Okay, check it out.
By the people who make like Maya, they make CAD as well.
Oh yeah.
Software for architect, and Maya's like so that's what I use. So I work at an advertising agency and I do like compositing and stuff like that.
You know what? When I say special effects, I'm meaning more like for instance, the background behind me is a 6 hour long loop of several different space and star backgrounds. I got beer cans that fly by. You watch
got like screen and then you comp this all together and then you're like live streaming it onto the video, right?
I'm basically using a virtual webcam plugin in my OBS streaming software, and I am streaming this right now to 6 different platforms. So you can plug your stuff. By the way, there's 20 people watching.
Oh yo!
You want to give a plug? You've been cool.
Yeah, read my comic book. It's coming out in the summer on my website,
which is
riella.co.uk. So it's RIE.
Say it again. Your microphone roboted. What is it?
The riella.co.uk, which is RIELLA.co.uk.
I just typed it in the chat for everybody on Facebook and YouTube, so everybody can check that out. So yeah, check out his magazine. This guy's been intelligent, and I'm not done yet unless you got to go, because there's a couple things I can show you.
I got 5% battery life left. Let's do this. What else?
All right, let's give.
I have like casual enjoyment of the moon landing, and it's more the kind of thing like I put it on my Tinder profile, like the moon landing's fucking fake. Like argue with me about it. Just for fun.
Well, here's another picture they got from the moon, Earth, right here at the bottom, and then this is another satellite that took a picture of Earth, and 2 different satellites, 2 different times, 2 different angles supposedly, but yet they both look the same. If you look at them real close, they're the exact picture of Earth. There's the cloud right there that looks long, and then that little cloud, and there's a long cloud right there with that little cloud. It's the same thing. It's just the 2 most.
That's undeniably the same photograph. Okay, have they stated anything on this? And this kind of research manipulation. What do they talk about when it comes to this?
Well, like you said, a lot of people don't realize a lot of it is artist rendition CGI because that's in the small print right under a lot of pictures. But then the other ones, they put this straight on NASA.gov and they don't say that. And we're left to, what do? We look at it and we raise the contrast and brightness on those damn pictures and we see this gray square. You know what that gray box is. We raised the contrast on something they copied and pasted in there, and they better erase the background, or they better make sure that original black was the same color.
Yeah, that is not a great job.
No, I know exactly how that happens. Wouldn't you? Don't you know how that happens as a designer?
Absolutely, yeah. That's just fucking canvas spill that he hasn't cut off the edge.
He didn't make sure that the original black background matched the one he was pasting it in because
let's discuss the fact that undeniably NASA are like at the forefront of a lot of technology, right? And they have access to a lot of technology. You know, we can do such renders and composites now that are almost indistinguishable, and you could get a room of 1,000 people, and most of them would say that the most renditions of adverts, TVs, a lot of films and stuff like that, if you told them it was real and you can convince them enough to do it, the argument here being that why aren't NASA utilizing like top level people? Why are they using people who are, you know, doing poor Photoshop work like that? That's kind of blatant and obvious that people on the internet can pick it apart. Yeah, I don't know. Why wouldn't they be utilizing the top people?
Well, I know you got a couple of percent left, and I want to drop this bomb on you. Take a look at my YouTube channel. This is why they're lying. They're covering up this right here. The yellow words, or what ticked at the bottom, that's my YouTube channel, The Hoary Sheet Show on YouTube.
Okay, let me check that out.
Check it out. Look at what I talk about. But the whole point of
was it HORRY?
Y. Yep. HORRY. Sheet, like a sheet of paper show. And this is what the problem is, man. When you look at what I talk about the flat earth on my show. Okay?
Okay, wait, you a flat earth believer?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I don't know if I'm with you on that.
I know, but I know you only got a couple percent left. But just check this out. All this NASA space fakery, all the stuff they've been faking, it is to cover up not just the moon landing, to cover up the whole fact that they're faking everything. The whole solar system, in fact, is completely something you should question. And I can go on about so many different things, but one of the things I'll leave you with, because I know your stuff's about to die, is the bottom map here is a flat Earth map and shows a flight path going from A to B via that red line. Okay. On any other map, you're going to have this wonky, curvy shaped. This is Cuba to Moscow on the globe, but Cuba to Moscow on a flat Earth map is just a simple straight line, just as you'd fly it in a plane. That's just one thing. There's so many other pictures. Gus Grissom kind of knew that the space agency was bunk, taking pictures of lemons in front of the NASA logo. They burnt him up for speaking out about it. There's,
wait a minute,
of course, all the...
Go back to the flight pattern thing. I have a charger. Oh, hello. Sorry, my cat. Yeah. Give me 2 seconds to plug in my charger, man.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, right. Off my seat. Anyway, okay. This render of the Moscow. What is it? Moscow to Cuba.
Cuba to Moscow.
Okay. Do we not feel I mean, you have to go up in a plane. You know, that's my argument there, I suppose. But
this map is based on the azimuthal equidistant map. This is what flight instructors use or military uses basically to travel. It's got it all worked out, coordinated. You know, the little lines on it and everything. And other projections of Earth are going to be based on a globe model. And you're going to get flight paths that match up in wonky lines like that on any sort of a ball. This map right here is basically a ball but flattened out because the outside of this map is a big ice ring, a wall of ice. So you got to wonder how that's a thing. I'll show you what it is. Watch. Let me show you the flat Earth map that we think, the model. And it looks like this. Flat Earth PNG. Let me just pull it up. Here it is. So the same map as you'll notice the similarities if you look at the bottom one here and then boom. So very similar map, but you'll notice now the white ring around the outside. This is an actual map.
Okay, trying to figure out the root of why would they want to cover this up? Why would they not want to inform us that the Earth is flat? If they could, because realistically, surely we could fly up, and if it's a flat ship like this, we can kind of come over to the side and look at it. Surely, why would they want to cover it up?
So say that again. Surely we can do what?
I mean, why would they want to cover it up? That's what
All right. Well, first of all, they make a hell of a lot of money. To do some pretty basic crappy Photoshop work, if you ask me. Yeah. If money's not the thing, well, it's control. I don't know how you feel about governments, but I'm pretty sure if you know about the moon landing being fake, you might have your eyebrow raised about governments and whether or not you could trust them. Would that be?
Yeah.
All right. So what if I said that it's about control, and if the flat Earth would how it bleeds into the control thing and the governments is not only the money, but okay, so if you have all the continents already explored on this map right here, but first of all, no, on a flat map, these are all our continents. There's an ice wall. What if there's something else past it is my thing. But on a ball, that's it. You've got all the continents on the ball. That's it. So you can't go, so there's this like, what if they're keeping us in this maybe puddle of a bigger plane of land? And Antarctica, first of all, we don't know much about it. All we know is that there's a lot of military bases from all the different governments all over Antarctica. Very strange how they militarized the hell out of it. We don't know anything about it. And they signed a treaty. All the governments, there's 50 plus governments that signed this Antarctic treaty that says civilians cannot travel to the Antarctic. They will turn you around and or kill you, and we have stories about that happening. Kind of crazy.
Okay, so what about the idea that they're containing us within this unit because there's maybe something on the outside? There's maybe I am like all down for that, and that's kind of fucked me up a little bit. This idea that yes, they're keeping us within it, and this is why they go so hard on the planets. All of this stuff being like, yo, we're we're on this ball floating through space because it is limiting, and then there's no trying. It's the fucking Truman Show where they're like, hey, the whole island's covered in water. We'll fuck you up.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, the Truman Show was a flat Earth mock movie. It totally... Dude, you now that you know some of the shit I just told you about the flat Earth, you could watch that movie and be like...
So against the whole flat Earth thing for so long because I'm like, yeah, whatever, okay, here's a question for you then.
Go ahead, ask away. And I'm not going to say we know everything. I'm going to say...
That's the thing is that there's so much bullshit going on. It's hard to really find the truth from anything, really. But okay, you can buy a telescope and you can set it up and you can look at the planets and you can look at the stars and things like that. What do you feel is in that? Do you feel that there's any... Do you feel like that disproves anything that you think?
Okay, the thing about it is I've seen, and man, it takes a lot of time to look into some of this stuff because there's, when you asked about planets and what do I think about them and does it disprove the flat Earth? No, not at all. Not at all, because it all works so much like clockwork. And what I find interesting is we can basically tell what things are going to be doing by going to certain apps that we have access to for free. And we could tell the stars are going to be in this position at any day we pick throughout several years, whatever year we choose. And this app used to let us go thousands of years into the future. And what we would notice is the stars just do a loop. They literally just loop. There's one star that doesn't move at all in the sky and everything goes around it. Everything goes around Polaris. And so these planets, they just do their things. The planets just move differently than the other stars. Have you ever looked at other stars through like a P900? What we get is like the strangest thing. And I'm not going to say that the flat Earth people that are looking through their P900s are right, because I think maybe there's a focusing issue, but it doesn't disclaim the fact that these stars have drastically different colors, different properties, and the planets that we see through the telescopes, or the P900, all we see them as is like these lights. These lights move. Some of these lights have little dots on them, like Jupiter has a dot. Some of these planets or whatever has little dots that kind of move, and we can interpret that as their moons or orbiting moons. But when you look at the sunspots, and you consider the sun as a spherical object, and you're thinking as a flat earther, well, if the sunspot can be observed moving around, the sun even must be a sphere, so we must assume now everything's a sphere. And then we look at the moon, well, hold on, the sunspot, there's a video somebody made, Karen B is the name of the channel. I can't even begin to explain what she said about the sunspot, but it totally made you think twice about whether the sun's even a sphere. But look at the moon. The moon is such an anomaly in itself. Just like the sun, we only see one face of the moon ever. That thing is so locked to us. And we can even see, this is going to blow your mind, stars through the moon. We can see stars, like the moon is somewhat transparent. It's hard to find these videos, but yes, stars through the moon. The moon...
Yeah, okay.
The moon reflects cold light back to Earth. We can put two objects outside in the moonlight and then shade one of them from the moon's light, shade it away. The object in direct moonlight is going to be anywhere from 0.5 degree to several, like 5 degrees or 4 degrees cooler than the one that's shaded. Now, if that's reflecting sun's warm light, how the hell is it going to be a cold light? That's
okay, wait. You're saying that the sun is giving it a warm shadow?
No, cool. I'm saying that the moon's light is casting a cold light. The moon is casting cold.
I feel like the moonlight is almost kind of central if you look at the warmness. What's the killer, whatever the fuck it is, the light ratio? You know what I mean? It's about it's daylight, as it were, which is white. But I feel like the sun's obviously got a much warmer thing, which casts warm casts cool shadows. So are you saying that
warm casts cool shadows? What do you mean?
So if I okay, so this is a daylight lamp. Yeah, right. So this is currently casting like pure white, okay, like onto the paper. Okay, so this is going to be a rough test, by the way. So this is currently casting white light. So my shadow has no saturation, arguably. You know what I mean? There's no saturation change. But then if I change my light to a warm light, one sec, let me turn it to full brightness. So that's like a warm light now, right? See how my shadow is cold?
Mm-hmm.
So when that's how it works. If I shone a blue light, it'll cast a warm shadow because you're negating the color within the shadow.
I would argue that if you have any sort of reflective piece and you reflect the sun's light to something, that reflection is going to be warm. And I think the moon isn't casting it. The moon's shadow isn't the problem here. The moon's shadow isn't what we're talking about, casting a cold anything. What I'm actually saying is the moon's light itself is what is seeming to cast it. When I said that we were shadowing something from the moon's light, what I'm saying is, like, let's say we have two objects, one object here and one's here. We're shading one of them from the moon's light. But this that is receiving the moon's light is receiving the moon's light. It's not like the shadow of the moon hitting it to make it change its temperature. It's the light. It's the light that's supposedly reflecting off the moon, and whatever phase it is bright. The brighter it is, of course, the more light it's going to be shining on us. So I find I can't figure out how anything can reflect sun's hot light and make it cold. And it's not a flat Earth proof. It's just a thing that doesn't make sense about the moon.
I don't know how it relates to the moon, but I'm definitely certain that warm light projects a cool shadow and vice versa. Because it
I'd have to see what my people say about that.
Absolutely check it out. But I mean, that's how, like, especially when so I do a lot of color grading at work. It's like for that. It's an Instagram for adverts or whatever. But yeah, definitely, I feel like warm light casts a cool shadow. Here's a question for you though. So, in regard to the flat Earth theory, what do you believe is on the other side?
Okay. We don't believe, first of all, that flat Earth is like some disk floating in space. We don't believe it rotates. None of that. We think it's like stationary, big flat land mass, and everything else seems to go around us, geocentric mindset. But what's under it, we don't claim to know what's under it. And science, I think, is a bunch of bull. First of all, what do we know science says is in the Earth? Like magma, right? A magma core, right? Science will tell you that the Earth's core is like liquid magma, molten.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, okay. First of all, that is a thing, and then it has the Earth has a magnetic sort of property with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what happens when you take a magnet and another magnet and you melt one of them? You have one of them now. You just make it molten, and you put the other one next to it. Is it going to be magnetizing it that at all? Does the molten one hold any magnetivity? So how is the Earth's molten core holding any magnetivity? But what's under it? Well, we've only been, guess how far into the Earth?
No idea.
8 miles. That's it.
Really?
So yes, that's it. The super deep borehole is what it's called in Russia. The super deep borehole. We've only drilled 8 miles in, and then our drill bits reached a sort of porous rock that was almost like plastic. And we had encountered so much stuff that we just didn't expect in that 8 mile stretch down. And we can't go no more. Our drill bits just won't frickin' do it anymore. At 8 miles, they had to give up. So we don't know what the hell's down there. We just don't. Science has probably got this pretty wrong in several ways.
Yeah. This whole idea of the ice ring around and that what we were talking about earlier with the idea that they're trying to keep us within this space. Have you considered the idea that maybe we do live on a round planet, but what we consider to be Earth is a small section of it, and they keep us within that area?
That's what I'm afraid they're doing. And that's why I'm so adamant about sharing this stuff and looking like a crazy man, because I'm seeing all the fake pictures, I'm seeing all the crap, the garbage, the propaganda, the lies, the money they're making, and then I'm looking at Flat Earth, and I thought it was stupid. Hell, man, I wanted to make fun of it. I wanted to really dog these stupid Flat Earthers, right? But I did my research, and a lot of other people have kind of done the same exact thing I said I just did, and what we're finding out, man, is it's just so much to look at. And it's disturbing how, I mean, it took me 8 months before I really believed in it. And now it's going on 3 years, man. And believe me, I want it to be a ball, dude. I do. I want to get out of here. Like, if we die, I believe in reincarnation, because I also talk about astral projection, energy travel, energy healing, stuff like that. Stuff I've done firsthand. So I don't believe when we die, that's it. I believe that we'll reincarnate, and I don't want to come back here. So, if we keep coming back here, this shithole, I'm trying to fix it. And I think one of the things is to learn that maybe we're trapped. And maybe we're lied to that bad by the government. And that's kind of scary, and that's fucked up.
It's fucking terrifying. And I honestly think this is the most, like, real Amigo conversation I've ever had. Normally people are just, like, showing dick. And that's great. But...
Hey, I want to thank you for not skipping me. And this is exactly why I do my thing, just to get somebody that's open-minded and intelligent to question their reality.
Real fucking interesting. I feel like if we don't at least question it, then what's the point, you know?
Thanks, man. Hey,
no
I like to move on and keep it quick. What's that?
I'm definitely going to check out your YouTube channel. I've got it right here. But thanks so much for the chat, man. This has been great.
All right, man. Take care of yourself. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That was good, guys. That was good. I was gonna. That was good. I'm gonna drink on that one. Woo! Can I get a? What you guys think about that? All right. Ernie?
Yeah. Woo!
All right, guys. going on? I'm gonna scroll on up. Looks like my mods have been working tonight. You guys are banning away. All right, what y'all say? I'm gonna look for my tags. Tell him about Paul on the plane faking space, or he does a video and just Jack, how's it going? Yeah, I gotta mention Paul on the plane, huh? I gotta add his stuff to my thing. I really do. I got to. Paul on the plane is doing some incredible work, and there's only so much I can focus on, man. It really is. You are constantly in here with many sock accounts. You're full of crap. I don't want you. Dude, like for real. This is how the flat earth is spreading. I love seeing sock accounts. I love my chat blowing up. It makes the metrics of the video go up. It makes me get more views when the chat is popping and things are going on. So you guys, mods, keep it up. They don't know exactly what they're doing. So let them keep on coming with their sock accounts. I love it. From a marketing standpoint, it's a hashtag win. Anybody wanna call in? I got time for a call in real quick. Hold on a second. Oh man. Now these stars look familiar. These stars really look familiar. Like I've been here in this part of the Milky Way galaxy before. But anyway, I gotta go real quick. Be right back. I'm gonna float down here. Let's do a call in, guys. I'll open up the phone lines. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some computer work too. My computer was struggling there in the beginning of the stream, trying to stream at 60 frames a second, and it was just busting itself. I hope the video card really makes a world of difference, because I don't have the money to completely upgrade to a new computer, and if I did, I'm thinking about getting a laptop. I'm just scared to get a laptop because they just are so much more expensive, and you don't get the same kind of power as you do in a desktop. But if I'm going to be more mobile here coming up, which I'm thinking about making my life, I'm honestly considering a drastically different life change. Drastically different. I don't want to do video commercials anymore. I'm starting to like really hate it, and so I'm trying to come up with something different. And if I can get, you know what, D Marble has inspired me a bit, doing the green screen stuff in his van. I can pretty much do what I want to do in a small space like that for the most part, and I think it would be okay for me to sacrifice something like that. I could get a really, cheap van or something and do that, and with any support at all, I could make it. I mean, I'm already up to 50 a month in Patreon, which, by the way, if you want to support Hori, the best way to do it is to go to patreon.com/HoriSheetShow or whatever's in the description of the video here. And $1 a month donation go a long way, especially if I'm going to do what I'm talking about. Like if I had $150 a month in Patreon donations, I think I could like flat smack all day from Wi-Fi connections wherever I am on the road, and it would be like I could do my editing and everything in the car, connected to electricity outlets here or there. Like, I don't know, I'm thinking about this kind of lifestyle, and it's really exciting, but it's drastically different. So there's things that I'm considering, because I need more time to, I don't know, not do useless crap. That's kind of where I'm going with this. All right, I'm gonna open up the phone lines here. I thought I did that already. I didn't. I just talked about it. If you know the number, go ahead and call in. You'll get first dibs. It's open now. Oh, Luke, Lucas. I know, man. I hope we don't. I've been drinking a little bit too much, and I think we're good. I've been navigating I've been using the sextant for the first time, and I've navigated myself. Although it gave me some wonky readings, I may not have navigated correctly. But I think I know where I am. Don't think I'm that close to the dome. Oh. Oh, man. Why you guys make me take shots? Big inspiration. Thank you. Clavicus Knox. Hey. It's Clavicus. That sounds like the username of the guy that we just flat smacked on Chatroullete. If I was gonna guess a name that he would make up, it would be a Clavicus. What's the number? 504-264-3609. Call in. Say hi. I don't think I'm gonna do any more flat smacks. I'm just gonna kind of sit here and just chill. Or if I do another flat smack, it's gonna be a bit from now. About 15 minutes at least. I'm gonna take a break, 10 minutes. I don't know. I'm just taking a little break. I'm out of water again. Should go get some water. I've always been this Nick on YouTube. Okay. We'll call in. I'm gonna go find some water real quick though. Be right back. Okay. It seems good to be in the same room as Clavicus Knox. That only time would grant me 13 seconds to go back in time and rewrite this comment. What do you guys? Awesome Flat Smackers Live. Thanks, man. I don't know, you guys. I don't understand. Would be more land. This guy's smart. Yeah, Jack. Yep. You could tell his mind was really kind of blowing right there. And that's what I do this for. But Chatroullete is definitely easier to flat smack people on. Omegle is also probably safer, Wang wise. Younow is a lot harder, but you reach a lot more people. If it wouldn't scrunch up my screen, I'd be okay. But it really, really makes it a lot harder for me to do. So I don't know. Let's just look around on Younow. We could just kind of browse it a little bit. And what do you guys think about this? When I when I showed the guy, when he was like, well, you know, a lot of people like to Photoshop stuff and yada, yada, yada. And I was like, yeah, they do. And so you can't really trust all these memes and pictures. I'm like, yeah, that's why I get my stuff straight from nasa.gov. There's the picture of Jupiter. And it was like, oh. So that was really good. I felt a victory moment when I did that. Because it, you know, that would do it for me. It really would. Alright, so let's see, Younow.com. See what's on there. It'll have to be really worth it for me to do another guest stream really quick. Let's see if she's grown any in views. She had 6 last time. Nope, she's got 6 still.
Oh, I think the postman's here.
Let's see. It's pretty dead. Pretty dead on you now. Right now. Maddie Reeds. Got 10. What is she doing? She's putting packet tape on her face. Alright, we can watch this. What's going on here? Oh, I can full screen it? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could full screen it.
Okay.
Why? Is this the kind of stuff I should do on my stream, guys? What? I could. Is this what you want? What the fuck is going on? Alright. What am I even gonna say? If I'm gonna type anything in the chat, what am I gonna say to this? The recording says you're not available on your phone. What? That's weird. I just got the voicemail right there. Hmm. They're trying to keep me down, guys. Look, I'm gonna try to call my own number from my own phone. And I didn't change anything. I just switched tabs. Watch. Alright, watch. Scooba-dooba-dooba. Alright, let's see. It's ringing for me. What the fuck? Try it again. 504-264-3609. I didn't do anything different. It should be working. Why is this happening to me? Says Dan. See you later, Just Jack.
Pinocchio. Shit.
It's weird.
Okay. Hold on. Do another one.
Yep, I got him thinking, Whiskey. I did. Alright. This chick is still holding clear tape on her mouth for no particular reason that I know. And listening to Ariel and Little Mermaid in the background. Welcome to the internet at 5:24 a.m. We are at, obviously, the end of the internet.
You got me scared.
All right. Here we go. We're going to take this very strange-looking number. Hi, you're on with Flatsbackers Live. Who's this?
Who's this?
Who's this?
It is Clavicus.
Oh my god, hold on a second. We just... Oh, man. Oh my god, I did it again. Clavicus, bro, I think we hit the dome again, man. Oh my god. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus is gonna be...
We hit the dome.
Guys, we hit the dome. I did... Oh, I'm so sorry. I know you told me... Thanks again, bro. Hey, I said I would not do it again, and I hope that you forgive me. I know that's kind of your thing. One more chance. All right. He got it, bro. He fixed everything again. Anyway, what brings you to the broadcast, Clavicus? I see you in chat. Hi.
Yeah, how are you doing? Who are you?
I'm a lot better now.
No, but who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
What do you mean, who am I? I am Hori from the Hori Sheet Show.
You're Hori?
Yes.
Seriously, I'm watching you, and I'm watching you live, and what the hell? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing pretty good. What brings you to the broadcast? What do you have to add to tonight's lovely stream?
What do I have to bring? I have gone out into the plane, and I know that this is not a ball.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Have you gone out? And checked?
Yeah, I've gone out and checked.
No, can I ask you, Hori?
Yep.
Have you gone out and checked?
Yep.
You have? Where?
I've been all over. I've been driving. I've
Where?
been
No.
doing all kinds of stuff.
Give me specifics.
You gotta try a little bit harder, Clavicus. Try a little bit harder.
Oh, I need to try a little harder. Right. I have gone out to, there is a space between Wales, and there is a little island outside of Wales, 19 miles. I have seen that with my eyes, with my P900, and I've gone out and seen that. What have you seen?
I've seen lots of other things. What are you asking me?
Oh.
You're about to lose your call. I want to know what your point is. Let's go.
No, you're.
All right. Clavicus. That was fun. All right. If anybody else wants to call in, I'll be glad to take a call. But I don't know. We're gonna probably do maybe when we're flat smacking 25 in the chat. If you're gonna call in, don't sound like Clavicus, because I'm just like I did. I'm just gonna ban you. If you're gonna call in, you better like get to the troll faster, I guess, because I don't know. Whatever you're trying to do, Clavicus, I don't need you around here. Younow was exhausted. I could do another Omegle stream. Yeah, I'll do an Omegle stream. And then that's it. We'll be done with that. I can rest easily. Omegle. Boop. Let's see what happens. We both like fun. Oh, what's up? Dude was vaping something that was like bigger than my hand. We both like moon and fun. Oh, whoa, he didn't like moon and fun that much. I got a whole lot of moon and fun for you. It's cool that they, you guys got to help me come up with some more keywords or whatever to type in the Omegle thing. Because I got a lot of things, but cool, funny, space, etc. This guy again. What's up? Oh, you know what? It tells people that I'm using a simulated webcam, and it's not that. Hey, what's up? We like art and science. That's cool. Fuck. Well, we both like balls. That's why we both like balls. I'm just wondering if anybody would do that if I put that, and yep, that's exactly what happens. We both like art. All right, did you guys give me any suggestions for keywords? What is? Oh my god. All right, so let's see. Check this out. Check this out. This is how I get hate. Look. I'm gonna read the chat. Whiskey Leaks. Seriously, you thought I was talking shit? No farther from the truth. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure all Flat Earth forgot about me except you, so that makes you public enemy none. I don't understand. And my wife is sleeping next to me and provisionally not want to be here Flat Earth on Valentine's Day. What's the number, bro? What are you talking? Who are you talking to, Whiskey Leaks? What are you talking about? All right, you wanna call in? Call in. Let me open up the line. I'll let you call in. One second. That's the number. I want to know what keywords I can put in the Omegle platform so that maybe we could match up with people that actually want to talk. I've thought about a bunch of them and I put them in there. But anyway, yeah, that's what I was asking for. Let me see if it tells me which ones I already have in there. I have science, fun, cool, funny, space, flat earth, conspiracy, art, balls for no apparent reason, NASA, Earth, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and Moon. I guess I could put other planets, but I don't think anybody's really doing that. Maybe I should do something like school, beer, drunk. That might be fun. Nice, sweet. I don't know, girl. Let's see. Anything. Smart. There you go. Smart. Professor. Any other ones I can think of? Add my Facebook likes as topics. Holy crap. What would that do? Find strangers with common interests. Yes. All right. Checking the chat. Nobody. Rabbit hole. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, so I'll do one more. Doesn't look like anybody's gonna call in. I thought Whiskey was gonna call in. Mandela, time traveling, dimension. Those are good. Okay. I added Astral Projection and Reiki, OBE. All right, so let's see. Let's see if we can really get something going on. Nice suit, Musician for Truth. Thank you, brother. Did you know that this suit is magical? I like to change the colors. Sometimes I put a little bit of yellow. Sometimes I make a little bit of pink. I like that. Maybe a little bit of extra pink. Maybe that's what I should do. I should totally ramp up the colors. It's been a minute. I deserve to have some colors. All right. Let's do it. I'm yawning. I gotta go eat some pizza. I know that. I ordered a pizza tonight. And I ordered extra pepperoncinis and extra sauce for my large pizza. And when I got it, I went out there in the Jack Skellington outfit. And I got my pizza and I went inside and I realized that they didn't put but a few pepperoncinis in there, and I ordered like plenty extra. So I called up Papa John's. I was like, hey guys, and I told them about it. And the guy's like, all right, we're gonna, I was like, I just want to make sure I can get a credit for the pepperoncinis next time. He's like, okay, yeah, we'll do that. And I'll also give you a credit for the free large pizza. So you're just gonna get your whole order replaced. So I was like, sweet. Just basically a free large pizza today. And I do that all the time. I have like incredible fast food karma. If they ever screw up anything on my order, you better believe it. I'm calling back and I'm telling them they screwed up. And 9 times out of 10, I get a whole free meal. That's just what you should do. Especially if you paid like 10 or 20 bucks for it. There's no reason why you shouldn't. But that's pretty cool. So I'm going to go eat that pizza. Hold up. Let me check my phone. It sucks. I'm about to go back and I can't stay on here too much longer. I'm ready to go eat and I mean, oh, what the hell? I don't know. I don't know what else I'm gonna really have to do. I'm waiting for my I'm waiting about 2 shit. See, you guys got me yawning. Fuck it. Take a shot. If I'm yawning too much, it must mean I'm not drinking enough. Oh man, I keep doing this to myself. I'm trying to do half shots. I'm missing the mark. I'm kind of waiting a couple of days till I'll do any more video work because I need to heal up from this cold sore. So as soon as that's done, I'm gonna upgrade my computer and hopefully I don't have half the problems I normally do with my stream. And Yeah. Kind of biding some time here. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, take a shot, and then we're gonna hit Omeagle's start button again and see what happens. Oh yeah, whiskey. I'm waiting on his call. Go charge your phone. Plug it in. You just on perma third shift or what? What? Google user he's talking to. You talking to me? Third shift? Are you meaning like why don't I go live during the prime time? Oh, here's the lunar module, guys. This is what I want to happen to the lunar module. I want it to be erased from America's history and mind. All right. How's it going? Damn, can't win. Oh, school seems to be a winner. What's up, school? Oh, we both like drunk. What's up? How's it going? Look fairly drunk. How's it going? Oh, it's this guy again. Bro. It's disgusting. Put that thing away. Go to the unmoderated section. No, you don't have to play with it. Hold on, where's that? Hold on. This is what I have for guys like you. Let me see what you're really working with here. Hold on. Oh man. Now you got to get that thing checked out. Something's wrong with it. The ladies are not going to buy that. They're definitely not going to pay money for it. I'm telling you that right now. He's a... Ka! He skipped me before I had to skip him. That's a win. I was getting to him because I could see it going down. What's up? Ignore the tang. I didn't litter in space. That was the last guy that came through this orbit. I don't litter. I promise I don't litter. See, he doesn't believe me. We say hi to everybody. What are you doing? That's not a Baphomet poster up there, huh? What is that? What are you doing with your time, sir? Dude, you're wasted. I'm not wasted yet. I mean, I'm trying to get wasted, but I probably have to do shots a lot faster than I've been doing them. So I'm not quite wasted yet. Where's your microphone? Why don't you just enable the microphone? Yes, you are famous. We're on a brand new YouTube live stream, and my channel name is Butt Humpers Omega. So we talk to people on Chatroullete, and we try to make friends everywhere we go. No, that's not what my YouTube channel is, bro. I'm not on. No. I'm not doing that. This is you want to see my YouTube channel for realsies? You're not gonna laugh though. Like if I show it to you, you're gonna be cool. No promises, right? No promise. Check it out. Yeah, it's all for you, bro. You're reading that. You're taking that in. Yeah. Scared. He says flat earth. Yeah. Well, it's true, man. It's true. The earth is flat. It's not a ball. And I'm here to tell people that, but I don't want to take too long on people that don't have a mic. So if you want to research flat earth, just know this. You can't research it on YouTube without having to go to page 4 or 5, because all they're going to do is throw a bunch of garbage in your face about, oh, flat earth debunked. And so you're going to get misled. The real channels are hidden. They're actually, the CEO of YouTube just came out and said they're going to actively hide conspiracy videos like YouTube, like flat earth, but they're not going to touch like Bigfoot or UFOs and stuff like that. But flat earth is on their list. Just saying. Something to think about. Says, oh no, no one thought of that before. Oh no, people have thought about flat earth before. It's been covered up a lot. But it's resurging now because we have all this knowledge. So, check it out. What? Oh well, LOL, have a good one. Okay, take care. All right, we both like school. All right, school is definitely a nice one, but that was not appropriate for school, and that is not appropriate for girl. Oh, you know what? I need to put boy if I'm gonna anything. Oh my god. Let me go back. This guy again. I know that red shirt. I know that guy's red shirt. All right, hold on. Let me go back to the home screen. Make some changes. Boop. I'm gonna make several different SEO changes. Okay, that's good. That's good. Video. Boop. Let's do it. What the hell was that? That was one of the craziest things I've seen. What's up?
What the fuck is up, boy?
Sorry,
I'm just eating a snack.
That's okay. At least it's not a guy with his pants down. I'm very much refreshed. So what brings you to Omegle? We both like conspiracies? Thank God!
Why are you at a Flat Earth news desk?
Oh, wait, excuse me.
Are you...
Is this better?
I can't even tell if that's actually you.
What? Well, okay. Oh, I get this a lot.
Because you're so tiny in frame, I'm like, is that a little animated guy or is that a person?
Oh, okay. Well, I must be a hell of a chatbot if I'm talking to you with audio. But what would you have me do? What's your favorite color? No, I mean, you could... Wait, what's your favorite color?
I don't know, actually.
Oh, come on.
Let's just say...
just pick one.
I don't know. Fucking green, whatever.
Green. Okay, green in 3, 2, poof. Is that better?
Yeah, I mean, the only problem, I believe that you're real. The only problem is that, like, you're really small in this, like, fucking webcam preview, and Omegle's really small. But now I can see better than I could on the other thing.
Oh, well, I'm glad you worked that out. So, yeah. So what conspiracies are you into? I saw that we both are into conspiracies.
I mean, there's like a massive amount that are certifiably real, like MK Ultra and human trafficking and stuff. So, I don't know. I think we can accept those as a given, probably.
Ooh, that's a lot to chew right there. Accept MK Ultra as a given. That's a big one. I know what you're talking about, but I'm playing devil's advocate a little bit. But that's kind of like, I mean, a given?
Well, considering those documents were declassified, and I know there's not many, but it was like the only ones that weren't destroyed were declassified.
I'm a big fan of Kathy O'Brien and Mark Phillips, by the way, so, yeah. I believe that is very much a real conspiracy. Well, what about the moon landing? Can I ask you about that one?
I've noticed a really weird trend on YouTube, like past 6 months or something. There were a couple different channels that uploaded videos about the moon landing with the same narrative, which I don't know either way because I'm not Captain Disillusion, I'm not smart enough to crack the code of like what is up with those videos or whatever. But I saw a couple different people saying the exact same thing, like, oh well, the promo photos were fake, which has been proven. Like there's that photo of the one guy in the practice thing where they edit out the background, which is like, okay, both those images exist. Obviously, one is fake, but them being like, oh, some of the images are fake, and we did go to the moon, but the footage might also be fake, but we did go. And I was like, that's so weird for someone to be insisting that. Like, I've never heard it jumbled up in that way. So I don't know, but I've seen like more variations of weird people try to make some kind of.
So you don't think we've been to the moon, right?
I honestly don't think that I can even. It's all above my mental capacity. I mean, I think that we've got those reflectors that we put up there, so I would say yes, but I don't know what is up with all the footage and stuff because it's just weird.
All right, so I have the potential to really, really, really blow your mind, but you got to be kind of ready for this. You might think I'm crazy, but I've got pictures and video proof to kind of, this is what I do. I come here to find people just like you. If you have the conspiracy tag on Omegle, this is what I come here for. And I could blow your mind, but you might think I'm crazy. Are you ready to take the next step into conspiracy land? Down the rabbit hole, like fast red pill right down your throat.
I kind of want to guess. It's either going to be hologram simulation theory, flat Earth. I mean, Stanley Kubrick is too basic. You're not going to pull that on me. I don't know. Fucking moon is a hologram or whatever.
We don't know what the moon is, but you did pick one of them, and it is flat Earth because I don't want to tell people the moon landing is fake any longer than I have to tell them. Hopefully you get that, yeah, Stanley Kubrick did film the moon landing. It's totally fake. If I have to show you why it's fake, I could definitely do that. But let's just like assume that's fake, or if you want to battle it out, I'll have to go there first. But yeah, the flat Earth thing is really the ultimate goal. That is what is kept from us. And boy, is it something that I thought was stupid at first. And so did everybody that, ultimately started believing in it. We all wanted to attack it. We all, in my opinion, I mean, in my life, I was like, I do video work for a living. So I thought I was going to make a YouTube channel and just make fun of flat Earth. And like, that's how I was going to grow my YouTube channel. No, that didn't happen. I did enough research and I asked so many questions and I did research on every single little tiny thing I had a question about. And I found out that something's just not right with the ball Earth spinning around the sun, like the seasons, and that none of that makes sense on the ball Earth quite like it should. And that's why I did become a flat earther. In 8 months, though, 8 months of, 10 hours a day, 20 hours a day, sometimes a whole day of research. It's kind of crazy. A lot of people don't have that
I'm not
time.
a flat earther. Huh?
I'm sorry. I said a lot of people don't have that kind of time. But what were you saying?
Yeah, I do regularly watch videos from either side. There's like a couple debunking channels that I really like because I like that kind of stuff. But then I will go and watch whatever is available. But personally, I don't think I can be swayed. I'm not a flat earther because I think that the notion that the Earth is flat is kind of, that's like a conception that comes from Christianity, and I'm not a Christian. And also, there's very basic things that can only be explained by the Copernican model, like the orbit of the planets, because prior to that, like in the in the Earth-centric model, flat Earth model, or whatever, we had the planets, you know, orbiting in like all these crazy backwards retrograde. I don't think that that works because that's counter to how gravity actually works. And we've proven that whatever fucking, I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to go on a big thing or whatever, but yeah, no, I'm not a flat earther, and I don't think I can be swayed because I'm not. Whatever.
So like,
I don't believe in the. I don't have the preconception of like the firmament and all that stuff from Genesis. So to me, it's like there's no more reason to believe it than that. You know.
What if I told you I wasn't a Christian at all? I didn't come from flat Earth because of Christianity, and in fact, a lot of the Christians that I'm dealing with right now are completely pushing me away from Christianity, and they just don't really even realize it. But the thing is, no, it's not just a Christian thing by far. It's definitely in the Bible. It's definitely in the Quran. It's definitely in our ancient texts. But that's not why a lot of people are in the flat Earth. It's why a lot of people tend to gravitate there naturally. Eventually, they realized, oh wow, it's even in the Bible. Wow, cool. And then they started touting flat Earth and Christianity in the same token. And that's why you maybe see it that way. But no, I actually.
Well, but we had other cultures. Sorry, we had other cultures prior to those, right? That like had predicted the shape and, you know, orbit of planets and stars and stuff, like whatever, the Ayurvedic people that were like the ancient Indus River Valley people, aren't they the ones that they had a bunch of shit figured out, like light speed or something?
Oh, well, this is what I know. Can I show you this right here? This is the ancient civilizations and what they thought about Earth. So it's Greek, Navajo, Babylonian, Mesa, Japanese, Persian, Viking, Indian, Mayan, Indian, Incan, Hebrew, Australian, Chinese, Celtic. You get the point. Every one of them have two things in common. Flat Earth in the middle and a dome on the outside. Look at the Babylonian. Flat Earth in the middle, dome on the outside. Navajo, flat Earth in the middle, dome on the outside. Greek, flat Earth, dome on the outside. The only thing that's different, NASA, with a ball and space around it. No dome, no barrier. Everything else seems to have a barrier. So that's another thing that drew me into the flat Earth, is that all of our ancient civilizations, I mean, yeah, that's a flat Earth win when you look at that.
But I'm pretty sure, I mean, I know I'm coming off like a dumbass, but I didn't expect to be put on the spot at like, what time is it? 6:57 a.m. But I believe there's also like drawings, carvings, whatever, that have been found where they're portraying the heavens as like every planet is, you know, like a sphere like the Earth or whatever. And I don't know that I need to like look that up right now. Like I said, you put me on the spot. It's like fucking 7. I haven't slept all night.
That's what I do. But there's you know, not to put you on the spot like, oh, I don't want to make you sound dumb or anything. This is just me questioning. I've been down that road. I've questioned anything you can ask me right now, I probably will have an answer to for the next hour and a half. But it's just because they've pulled the wool over our eyes. So if you know that about MK Ultra and other things, know that about the space agency too. Because look, this one picture was one thing, but check out what else I have real quick. Can I interest you in something that's, let's say, a planet that they took a picture of? And what if the planet was Jupiter? And what is Jupiter? A gas planet, right? So it's nothing but gaseous clouds, and that should definitely change from day to day, from minute to minute, hour to hour. Well, what about 2014's Jupiter looks like this? And 2016's Jupiter, 2 years later, looks like this.
Well, but those photos are, I'm sorry, I'm struggling for the word. They're like composites of many photos, like a time lapse, right? So, yeah, it's going to be different hour to hour, but if you average it out for the year and it's like a really stable activity, it'll come out looking the same, right? You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. Because here the thing is a cloud. Have you ever seen a cloud go by one day and then you're saying that Earth isn't a stable atmosphere? Is that what you're saying? So it wouldn't act the same on Jupiter?
Well, what I'm saying is like those clouds there is like it's more like how like a stream or something would move, where it's like these constant cloud currents that go in the same pattern, because you can have a planet that's got a cloud that's like a fucking hexagon shape or whatever, so it's like the same activity, and then once they average out all the images they have for the year or whatever, they have like this composite image, and if it's stable activity, it'll end up looking the same.
So you're saying a gaseous planet with clouds that ever change and swarm continuously, so much so that the planet is known for the big red storm. That's how bad the atmosphere is completely changing. But somehow they managed to get it just right so that 2016 and 2014, all of the clouds match perfectly. Because this is a side-by-side right here. Matches perfect.
I mean, we'd have to know, like, you can't really, I don't think that can be disproven unless you do the research into like what elements, you know, chemical or minerals, whatever, fucking what are clouds made of? I don't fucking know. Whatever materials those clouds are made of and how those materials behave, because there's all sorts of weird stuff that happens on other planets where something appears to be super stable all the time, even though on Earth it wouldn't be. Like, there is a planet with like a hexagon cloud or something, and that would never happen on Earth, but...
Okay, well, check this out. Do you think that we could send a satellite off and like turn it around and take a cool picture of Earth? And I mean, it's 2019, so we should probably be able to do that right about now without having to Photoshop it or anything, right?
I mean, they can't, I don't know. Fucking... It's 7 a.m., dude.
I mean, I'm just asking.
You better not be live streaming me.
Well, of course I'm live streaming you. So, I mean, I'm asking you though, like, it's 2019. We should have a picture of Earth that's just from a satellite somewhere and not screwed around with, right? That's reasonable, wouldn't you say?
I don't really know how far satellites are from, like, I don't really understand how that works. I don't know how far satellites are from the Earth and if they could capture the whole thing at once or if they have to do it as they rotate or whatever. I don't.
Well, we've sent videos, we've sent satellites through Saturn's rings and took video. I could show you that too. That was Saturn Cassini. But, I mean, we should have one of Earth too, if that's true, right? Well, let me show you. Let me show you what we have. Let me show you first of all, this picture right here is a picture of all the pictures of Earth that we've got. This is 97. Look at Earth right there, 97. Look at Earth.
Yeah, I have seen this image.
You've seen these? All right, so you see this one in 2002? You seen that one? This was actually on our iPhone's background at one time. It was like the lock screen or something. If you zoom in to about that part right there, what you're going to get is this right here. And let me zoom in on this. So earlier you said, you know, the clouds can be just perfect. If it's just perfect and they composite it or whatever, then Jupiter could look the same 2 years later. Well, have you ever seen a cloud on Earth that looked exactly the same over here and then one over there come flying by look exactly the same again? Or is this
well,
possible?
NASA does put out by their own admission that these like really fancy big composite shots that they put out of the Earth are like maybe not accurate or photoshopped or whatever, but then you can go on their website and look at raw photos. But I don't know if they have the raw photos of the Earth up because I don't check it that often. I only look at Mars photos. But it's like, can you access the raw photos that they get before they're photoshopped? I don't know.
Let me tell you what I know about that.
I gotta go.
This will... Wait, what?
Oh, I was gonna say I gotta go soon because it's 7 a.m.
No, that's cool. I'll tell you this. This is what I know on that. We've got at some point in time, we had a backdoor link to a NASA server where we were shown pictures, and it was actually several different layers. They had a sunspot layer, they had a cloud layer, and they had an Earth layer. And every 15 minutes, this folder would get upgraded with different layers, different cloud layers, different sunspots, and different shading and everything. And then if you compiled it all, you could make a completely unique picture of Earth at any time of day And that is what we were given. If we can go to another spot, we would see the picture of Earth, and it would just be a composited image of everything in that server's folder. So what was happening, we realized, was it was something was randomly generating pictures of Earth from one server's folder, and some other computer was compositing it and shitting it out over here for the public to see. And if we didn't find the back door and seen everything taken apart, like, I'm a Photoshopper and I know that's just layers. So yeah, what I'm saying is, right before I let you go, in 97, Earth was this way and America was that small. Well, look at America in 2002, how big it got. And if that's not crazy enough, America in 2012 looks like now planet America. Either America has expanded that much, or they're photoshopping everything, just like the Photoshop clouds I showed you right there a minute ago. NASA's faking it. Think about flat Earth in a different light, maybe, if you're a conspiracy person, because it's a real thing. It is.
Can you give me the source to that? Is there an article or something about that server backdoor thing you were talking about? Because I haven't. That's one thing I haven't heard of that you mentioned.
All right. It's you know what? It was actually, like I said, at one time we had it, and then once they found out we found it, they cut it off. But I did a show on it. It was one of my Flat Earth Digest shows. It was last year. I can't remember. There's no way I can tell you. But the guy that found it was Jeranism. If you want to ask him, he will know. And his channel is Jeranism, Jeranism. I could put you in touch with him. But yeah. He's the guy that found it, and it blew my mind.
So does this mean I'm going to be on your channel?
Oh, we're already live on 6 different platforms. So yeah, you'll be on live several different places of the interweb.
Christ, you should tell people that. You should disclaim that.
I get lazy.
Don't you think?
Yeah, but everybody's on Chatroullete, so I figured you're just in the Wild Wild West anyway. I don't care anymore.
How many viewers do you have at the moment?
Right now, I'm up to 28. It just went up again, 28.
Oh, you know what? I need to do my part.
What?
All of your viewers.
Wait, hold on.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Oh my gosh, PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, guys.
All right. Well, I want to give a wave or whatever before I let you go. Now everybody can see you. So, well, why are you a PewDiePie fan?
All right. Yeah, just everybody make sure to subscribe to PewDiePie so we can get that epic victory royale.
Oh, I know what's going on. He's trying to get the sub count thing going. All right. So that's cool. She was cool. Hope she looks into it. She knows about MK Ultra. Oh, we back again. Look at the luck there. That was hilarious. To try to the website put us right back together. Oh, right. Cool. The lesbian hashtag won. I put lesbian in the keyword, and at least it was a chick on the other end of it. We both like art. We both like cool and nice. That guy again. I think that guy should put we both like crack in his I see what you did there. He was also, these guys are also using the lesbian tag. Whoa, that dude. Oh, this is getting creepy. Omegle just took the creepy route now. Oh, Mars, space, moon, NASA, Earth, and beer. That guy hit several keywords and skipped us instantly. This is great. All right, guys. I think I've had enough. It's been fun. If I get... Look, somebody's blowing up. Wait. What is this? We'll play voicemail. Let's see. Oh, God.
This is Nathan Oakley. Don't be fucking around, yo. Oh, bloody fucking...
Trolls. That's funny, though. I get some kind of auto spam happened in my thingy, so I don't get the trolls phone calls. Anyway, guys, I'm outie. Flat smackers in one ear and out the other, buddy. I know, Haunted. You got that right. That was terrible. I mean, she really had a chance to wake up, but But I had some good ones tonight. That one guy that was an artist, he's probably going to lose some sleep. That guy's going to lose some sleep. Anyway, much love, guys. I'm out of here. And you know what? If you enjoyed the stream tonight, it was a little bit harder than the rest, but it was still pretty good. Consider supporting the stream $1, $3, or $5 a month, or custom monthly donations over at patreon.com/HoriSheetShow. Otherwise, any donations are welcome at paypal.me/HoriSheetShow one time. So I love you guys. I'm here because I'm trying to wake up people, and it's just something that keeps me going. And you guys being here with me, I really appreciate the support and the motivation to continue. And honestly, I need you guys to help me more when I go live on Younow next time. So I want everybody, please make an account on Younow. And when I'm trying to get into a big streamer's room, I want to send us all in there, and I want you to say, hey, yeah, guest Hori Sheet Show, guest him up. So help me out. All right, much love, guys. Peace out. Bye-bye.